Hello there, everybody. How's it going? Welcome back to Good Game Have Fun. This is THP talking to you once again, and we're back. Yes, we're back in Dashi style. And welcome back. Yeah, back to some more Cold Stila, Morshila, Monstria. Last time we left off, we finished off all of our business in Legram, and now we're not back. This is our first time, actually. Here in Gorelia Fortress, people have been hyping it up, saying that, oh yeah, we're gonna go to this extra place after this. We're gonna get some military training. Sarah's gonna be here. Nithard is gonna be here. And so, yeah, a lot of stuff is gonna go down. But first, we're just gonna, take a little tour of the whole place. I'm ready. We did a little pre-show before this recording. We talked a little bit. We set up a bunch of stuff. We posted on social media. I got my tissue paper because I know I'm gonna be, like, sniffling up a storm as usual. Apologize if I look a little weird in the face. I just woke up from a nap, so if I'm like, if I'm still a little groggy, it's because of that. I was sleeping right before I started streaming. But, yeah, man, let's get the show on the road. Let us continue on. We have everybody in the chat as always. Haseo, especially, he's the one that usually guides us through a lot of this stuff. I've been kind of slow with this chapter so far, says Haseo, because he just bought, I think, the PC version of the Cold Steel games. He's right now with Cold Steel 1, and because the PC versions have a turbo mode, then he can go through it a lot faster. Nintendo Dojo is saying, oh shit, you watch Dashi? Occasionally, I do watch him, Dashi Games specifically. I've never watched his other channel, but, yeah. I go from, like, I'm gonna check in on him and see what's going on, to, like, I just watched, like, 3 hours of Dashi. And so now I know all of his shit, like, without further ado, let's do this shit! And then, like, he raps and shit. Yeah, I enjoy it. I know some people don't like him because he's very kid-friendly, and, he, well, actually, no. I mean, when I mean kid-friendly, I mean, like, he doesn't curse too much, he plays Nintendo, and, like, all of that shit. But, I think he can be funny. The way that he edits his videos is funny. I'll give him that. I don't know, there is something about him that I really enjoy. I feel like that's exactly the kind of guy where, like, hipster YouTubers or other people would say, like, oh, lowest common denominator, I don't watch that content, I have standards, I feel like people will get very uppity when it comes to that, but fuck it, I like him, he's funny, and he's fun. I like Dashi. He gets an A+ out of me. Today's military exercise is a big one. They're pulling out all the stops today. The guys who are actually participating already left a while ago, though. You see, Mr. Nightheart, big scary man. Come get you nighttime. Another Oni Plays reference. There we go. If I'm not watching Dachi, I'm probably watching Oni Plays. Julian, big scary man. That's where I got it from. Oh yeah, Toval gave me a call about what happened in Legram, so you had a mechanical monster show up outside the city limits? Yep. Toval looked pretty concerned when we first mentioned it to him, too. Do you know anything about him? Well, I'm no stranger to the group that makes them. They go by the name Ouroboros. Oh boy. They have mentioned the name of the snake again. They're a secret society of sorts that acts in the shadows all across the continent, yeah. They're pretty much the villain of all of the Legend of Heroes, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but, like, Ouroboros is, like, fucking, like, Dio, like, there's always an Ouroboros somewhere, just like how, fucking, in all of JoJo, there's always some fucking Dio, or something related to Dio that always fucks everyone over. Afro Senju just added everyone on Discord, okay, I wish I could respond, but I'm hustling, I'm doing my own shit, Afro, okay, maybe you should come here, and, rep for your boy right here on the stream. Come and raid my stream, alright? You can do that if you want me to pay attention to you. But hey, with 1,000 subscribers, how the fuck can I get you to do that, huh? Secret Society? We don't know how many members there are or what they're capable of. Honestly, we don't know much about them at all. What we do know is that they have access to technology more advanced than most cutting-edge research institutes. They actually have iPhones. And that, you see? Fucking, that's why I have the tissue here. They've been behind several crises that have threatened to shake the foundation of entire nation-states. And these are the people who made those monsters. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I find it hard to swallow, but there's no denying what we saw out there. Well, you don't need to come to grips with it just yet. That's until the next game. We call them mechanical monsters like the ones you guys fought archaisms. And lately, it seems like an awful lot of them have made their way out into the black market. There's been one sighting after another these days, all over the Empire and beyond. Well, this is heavy, Doc. Does that mean there's a chance that they may be plotting something here in Erebonia? Just in your opinion, I mean. Well, that's a tricky thing about them. It doesn't necessarily mean that at all. There have been many cases where we know they put archaisms out in the wild purely to test their abilities, for example. It's something to keep in the back of your mind, at least. Right, I'll be sure to let the others know. Alright. Nathan Jojo is saying, wanna know what's sad? I'm 17 years old, in high school, and I sleep with a Sonic plush every night. I mean, you could say that that's sad. I would say that is pretty brave for you to, like, just come out and admit that in front of a bunch of people on stream. I can kind of respect that you don't hide it. If that counts for something. It's okay, I've slept with a Sonic plushie before and I'm your age. I remember when I was a little kid, I had a teddy bear, I remember. I had like this medium-sized like teddy bear. And I liked it, but there was always one thing that ruined it. And that's, it had like bubble gum stuck to it, I remember. And because I was a stupid snot-nosed little kid, it wouldn't occur to me to like take a pair of scissors and just cut that off, right? Or like, you know, tell my parents or something. No, I just left it there. And so the fucking piece of chewing gum just got like, it got hard and black and shit. And it just, this thing that was like dangling stuck on this fucking teddy bear. And it always bothered me. And it never occurred to me to just like snip it out. But I remember I used to sleep with a teddy bear, but that was like, that was a long time ago. That was like last week. No, I was like, I don't know. I wasn't even at double digits. 5 years old, 6 years old. I left it pretty quickly, but yeah, I've slept with stuffed animals and plushies and shit. I think a lot of people do it. I don't really know what to think of them anymore, though. Some of their members are evil, some aren't so much, and might even be considered good people. Alright, talk to Emma. Heavy! I see you over there. Hello, you missed the iPhone photo wallpaper reveal, but I'll give it to you again, just because you're my boy and I like you. I'm just gonna give you like a fast, abridged version of it. So, first one, Tamamono Mae from Fate. I like her a lot. She's something else. She's too much for me sometimes. She's very pervy. And then the second one is Asuka, washing the bathroom and enjoying it. And there we go. I did that real quick for you. Are you taking a rest, Emma? I did a short walk around, but everything about this forest is so imposing. Yeah, just a lot of metal surrounding you and serious face-looking people. Some really good yogurt. I love yogurt. I love drinking yogurt. It made me feel a little faint. I feel you there. Looking at Emma now, it's hard to believe she's the same person who almost single-handedly guided us through that castle. Rain? Nah, never mind. I just got lost in your eyes. There is one thing that's been bugging me lately. Ever since we arrived in Lagram, I feel like just out of the corner of my eye, I catch glimpses of the small black shadow following us. But ever since we got to the fortress, I haven't seen it. Really? Well, maybe you were possessed by something. What? Possessed? Yikes, that's kind of an unsettling thought. It is, isn't it? Phew, I'm glad I told her to go back when we reached Keldic. Oh man, Emma, for how long are you gonna keep this charade going? I really want to know what her deal is, man. I'm dying to know, and I want to hear it out of her mouth and no one else's. Okay, here we go. The unstoppable duo. Laura and Fee. What you got? I heard about the fortress from my father, but seeing it in person really drives home its incredible scale. Oh yeah, your father helps train the Imperial Army in swordsmanship, doesn't he? I can see why he's so busy if he's going around training all the soldiers in places this massive. Indeed, I feel like the reality of that is finally sinking in for me as well. I have no idea how his teachings are actually being applied, though. Perhaps we'll have the opportunity to find out during today's military training exercise. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, I thought that the both of them would have a conversation, but no, they're just standing right next to each other. Just like how Hasue provides hints for what game is being played, I'm just here to provide comedy. It's just who I am. That's fine. Maybe saying sub, guys, and nice. I may need to help Asuka clean up. She might have missed a spot or 2 or 20. Soldiers here seem pretty well trained. Pretty well equipped, too, like you'd expect from the Empire's biggest fortress. You need to put in some serious prep time if you want to topple it. Fee, I'm not sure that's something you should say with a near shot of the soldiers. Old habits die hard. Heh. That's the Major 9th Art of the 4th Armored Division, huh? And this time serving under Lieutenant General Craig. I heard he's come to be considered one of the Army's top 2 most promising young officers. He's actually pretty handsome, if I had to say so myself. Oh, okay. I bet anything he flies right up the ranks. He likes him. He likes what he's seeing. Okay, there's an upstairs in this fortress, believe it or not. Let's go upstairs. I mean, it is a pretty tall-ass place, so of course there'd be. Okay, Ninth Art, and then General Walter. Okay, now this one is more... Oh god, this guy looks like he got some fucking plastic surgery going on. You're the students who have come to tour the fortress. This guy looks like he puts Botox on his eyebrows. Yes, sir, he's wearing an officer's uniform. I wonder if he's... There's a Lieutenant General Walter, commander of Garrelia Fortress. He also serves as the division commander for the 5th Armored Division, which is stationed here. Ah, I apologize for not greeting you sooner and kissing your boots, sir. Thank you for granting us the opportunity to tour the fortress. It really is an honor. Well, at least you aren't lacking in manners. Hardly built like a soldier, though. Okay, come on. We barely just met. You're already roasting me? I have my doubts that you'd be able to endure the military's training regimen with a physique like that. I mean, we have defeated giant death dragon skeletons. And Nosferatu literally appeared in front of us, and we beat him, too. If you just knew all the people whose asses we've kicked, I don't think you'd be saying that. Especially when we can, like, throw magic and shit. Like, I don't even know why that matters. You sure you're training them properly, Major? Have they... Maybe you should give them, all of that crappy food we give our soldiers that never seem to survive any fight. My apologies, sir. Though I hear the Academy has a former bracer as their combat instructor. That must really be scraping bottom? I've heard of the Purple Lightning before, of course, but a bracer is still a bracer? Oh, come on. Why you gotta do them like that? Come on, why you shitting on the bracers? Leaving such an important role in the hands of a civilian is ridiculous. Fuck you. The famous Thors isn't what it used to be. Ah! I hate this guy. No surprises here, it's like he fills in every box on the checklist for stereotypical Imperial Army soldier! Oh my god, the game is so fucking self-aware. They know. They know that they made a generic Imperial Army soldier type. Nintendojo is asking, can you end the stream with a that's all, folks? No, I'm not gonna do that. Time to scrub a dub Asuka. That should be something in Shinobi Replay. You could use the Joy-Cons for that. Did you log into New Link today? THP 22 gems for today's login bonus. Really? Is that so? I'm logging in right now. I haven't logged in all day. I've been fucking busy. Hustling, talking to actual human beings. Even in Arabunya, there are soldiers who hate bracers. Yeah. I'll clean her on my own. With my tongue. Alright. I'm in there. I'll just let that load. Takes a bit. Oh, is the reason for why there's 22 gems is because of burst renewal? Because the game comes out on February the 22nd. And it's already February the 22nd over there, so 22 gems for the 22nd. Alright, here we go. We got, we have Emu. Funny outfit Emu. And there we go, got some front points. There we go. And then, oh my god, look at that! Look at that! Fall Memorial, like, golden bikini for everybody. Group picture. Alright, I got the first one. And then, well, what else? Oh, there we go, Rionna's greeting me. Yeah, I'm here. Alright. I got my posse right here. Shiki, Imu, Riona, Yumi, and Asuka. Let's see, I got 2 things. Yep. It's right there. I have, yeah, 2 crystals. And, the friend points from before. 200 of them. I never know how to use my friend points. I never use them at all. Oh my god, we have 134 crystals. I want to reach 200 so that I can, actually do a stream where I, just do summoning. And then fight a little bit, obviously. Alright, awesome. Yeah. Let's see, now that you got me on my fucking mobile game shit, now I'm gonna go into Azure Lane and claim all of my stuff there. And then have this cute Yagyu-looking girl go, Shiki-kan, hentai-san, and I'm like, no, please. Shiki-kan. Alright. I'm just gonna do this real quick. I'm just claiming my crystals, claiming my diamonds and shit for the day. Okay. That's not the only thing that needs cleaning. To fill the gap where soldiers can't reach. Such ignorance! I think it's because of renewal. Yeah, it totally is because of renewal. Nintendo Dojo is asking, are you gonna stream renewal? Yes, when it comes out in English. I'm not going to fucking play the Japanese version because I already know that it's coming out in English. And as long as there's only one version, which is the PS4 version, there's literally no reason for me to buy it twice. So, I'm gonna wait, and I'll probably make videos on it. I know that there's gameplay out there. There's people doing Let's Plays of it already. I do know that there's brand new articles that came out for all the merchandise, and there's a launch trailer. I know that I really haven't been making a lot of discussion videos or, like, news videos or anything like that, but I am going back to doing that. I just haven't found the time. I want the weekend to happen so that I can fucking just do it. I just haven't really had the opportunity to kind of get down to do it. Especially now that I'm working on another scripted video. I'm doing Caveman Warriors next because I've really been wanting to just kind of get the game out of my back. That one will probably be a lot shorter than the Even Batuta one. There really isn't a lot to say about that one. But I do want to make it like funny and edit it like the other one. So yeah, so that's kind of taking up a lot of my time too. So those take a long time. But I want to kind of make not filler content, but I want to put something in between all of that. And Summer Kagura is always a good way to go. Okay, wait for a new banner with characters we don't have yet to do summons on. Neptunia event is going on in Azure Lane right now, just so you know. That's not true. It ended. It already ended like a week ago. I have Noir. I know that. I got Noir at the last day, and that's it. Anyway. As Fortress Commander, allow me to welcome you to Gorelia. Keep in mind, though, that we're constantly on the alert for potential threats from the east. I have no problems with your class conducting your field study here, but see that you don't get in the way. Very well, I'll take my leave here, as I have business to attend to. I will go and be a generic soldier man somewhere else. Phew, he's certainly strict. Well, he is responsible for keeping one of the Empire's most vital defense fortifications running smoothly. Considering the ongoing tensions between the Empire and the Republic, you should be grateful he allowed you to come at all. I won't forget it. I'm afraid I must excuse myself as well. You're welcome to tour the rest of the fortress, but don't try to enter the command center. Alright, good luck with your work. I'll see you later then. Can't go wrong with Summer Kagura, of course. Of course! Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm been granted permission to enter the command center. I'll need to ask you to leave. Alright. At least you're polite about it. At least, you didn't, you didn't diss my weakling spaghetti-shaped, physique. Private Dawkins, where are the ladies? Welcome to Gorelia Fortress. You and your classmates from Thor's Military Academy have been granted permission to explore the fortress. As long as you don't stray outside your permitted area, you're free to go wherever you like. Marvo, the corridor on the right wing. Find the guest rooms and briefing rooms. Staircase over there, at least to the command center, I'm afraid, blah, blah, blah. You can go in. Oh, there we go. Hey there. I take care of resupplying soldiers' personal equipment. I've got permission to sell to you, so if there's anything you need, just let me know. Alright, how about Quartz? Yggdrasil, Defense 3, Poison. Do I have Defense 3? Doesn't seem like it. But I do need a lot more, Sepith that I don't have. Shield 3, okay, seem like for the most part is the same as always. Move 3, Chrono Burst, yep. It's the same stuff, not really anything new. Slots. Yeah, I only have mine for now. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do anything with fucking 440 Mira, so... Everybody's agreeing, true that, I won't deny that. I can remodel a weapon. Haku. Alright. Oh, insufficient Mira? God damn it, I need 600. Well, it's not like I need that. I'm already super duper low on money as it is, so... Alright, let's go deeper into this place. Am I allowed to run in the command center? I mean, right here, just like in the halls of the fucking thing. Alright, Fortress Motor Pool? What did that say? Motor Pool, and then like the Army Base, Guerrilla Fortress. Okay, let's go down here first. Ninten Jojo is asking, so, does Samurai Kagura translate to anything? I don't know. I used to know the answer to that question, but I don't anymore. Do you have any old equipment to sell? I don't know, because all of the different teams always, you know, give their old equipment. I don't know what I need to keep and what not to keep. And when you can customize weapons, so I always, like, feel weird about selling stuff out. Seems like this is the hangar for tanks and armored cars. It's kind of staggering to see so many of them lined up in one place. I'll go back and I'll see if I can sell something. I'm pretty sure there is something, and I'm just too stupid to remember what I need and what I don't need. Talk to the engineer. The Achtens have some crazy firepower, but they require a lot of maintenance. Are you dead inside? THB, I don't know. I don't know, I have to think about it. I'm not informed enough to give you an educated answer about whether I'm actually dead or not. I know, you guys are fucking making fun of me for saying I don't know for every single fucking answer. I'm aware. I'm fully aware of what I'm doing. And I know, I impulsively want to say the I just woke up from a nap excuse, but that's not gonna fly forever. They're like fuzzy little babies. If fuzzy little babies could fire armor-piercing rounds anyway. I don't know where you got the fuzzy from. They look metallic and dangerous and cold. This year's called the Orbital Net. We got it hooked up after the Reinford Company asked us to test it out. I gotta say, it's pretty darn impressive. You can pretty much access it whenever you want. You can give way more specific orders than you can on the phone. To be honest, this overtime would have been a huge nightmare for him for this. Oh, look, a computer! Can it play Galagaga? Talk to you. Hasio is saying, the only thing I really tend to keep are accessories. Oh. Okay. The older engineers seem really worn out. I'm new here myself, but it sounds like it's always like this when they have to prep for military exercises. I mean, when they gotta run so far away to talk to someone else, I can tell. Of course they're gonna be tired. My daughter's turning 3 soon. Don't worry, Dad'll be home soon. He just needs to survive his overtime. Sad man. Alyssa, I'm not entirely sure how to feel seeing so many axe tents lined up like this. The Ranford Company makes these, don't they? Unfortunately so. I'm sure they'll be using them for this military exercise too. As far as I can tell, they'll be pitted against the older automated models. That sounds pretty brutal. The older tanks won't stand a chance. Well, that's kind of the point. They want to show off just how easily the axe tents can dominate them. Well, you don't get the chance to go eyes-on with this stuff every day. I'll take the opportunity to see for myself just how competent they are. Haha, haha, that's just like her. I know it triggers heavy every single time there's a hey-hey, or a haha, or a hee-hee, oh ho-ho, hoo-hoo, in any of these games at the beginning of every sentence. I'm not looking forward to this. You've never seen any military exercises before, right, Ring? Yeah, this will be my first time. Brought my condom. I take it you have, then. Yeah, my dad showed me, one, the last time he brought me out here. Do you think if you put, like, a really big, large condom on the tip of a fucking, tank gun, do you think, that it'll stop the missile, or not? And, like, the other tank that gets shot gets pregnant with a little tiny tank. My dad showed me one, the last time he brought me out here. He really does want me to join the military, but I don't think I'll ever be suited for it the way that he is, and for the way that you are. I mean, you're just not built for that. You're a music man. I get where you're coming from. The more I hear about his dad, the more curious I get. Alright. Am I done talking to everybody? I know there's a bunch of people. Lunch is waiting for me after this. I can hear it calling my name. Oh, yes. I can taste the crackers and apples and, like, old-ass fucking rations. Yeah, I can taste them already. You gotta keep it up a little bit longer. We spent the whole night fitting the old tanks with C units for today's military exercise. Can you believe it? I've been at this all this night without so much a minute of shut-eye. I'm gonna sleep like no one's ever slept before. Alright. We'll let this go up. Am I the only one who realizes the Katsuragi shoes are the iron boots from Ocarina of Time? No, they're not the iron boots from Ocarina of Time. And no, you're never... Look. That question is a really stupid question. Like, am I the only one? And then fill in the blank? No. You're never the only one, unless it's something weird like that. Where, like, that Katsuragi's boots are the iron boots from Ocarina of Time. No. Thanks for the sub, Jordan. Oh, somebody subscribed to Hatsuei. We should have like a notification here. Nintendojo just subscribed. Tasio. I don't have my fucking stream labs turned on right now. I would have to like turn it on right now. I really want to watch more notifications. I want to see them pop up more. Not because I have any desire for, like, oh, I just want people to subscribe or donate more. Like, I enjoy watching the sexy Samurai Kaga girls show up. Let's see. I'm turning it on. I'm a mod, as well as Hatsu8, Urban and Pedro. We're THP's 4 Lords of Command, the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Actually, look, this is a good excuse. This Gashismo guy, we never saw a notification for him. So, like, you know, we can see one for him. Reroll it. There we go. That's one of my favorite ones. That's a fucking awesome picture of Hikage. There we go. So Gashismo, as far as we're concerned, he followed twice. Just so that I can give myself the excuse of, you know, seeing Hikage. Thanks for the sub as well, Jordan. Appreciate it. Alright, they got subscribing all over the place. Awesome. Yeah, those guys are the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Well, like, this is the Fortress's airport. There might come a day when I might find myself in a military airship. That's totally not, you know, setting us up for something. Mike is in Crow. I wonder where Milliam is. She's in the ball pit where all the kids go. Crazy, it really is night and day. It's hard to imagine 2 places more diametrically opposed. What's wrong, you two? We were just talking about how different this place is to Jirai. Jirai was super lively, but this place... I think Crow's having withdrawals now that he's somewhere without easy access to a casino at all times. Oh my god. Ha 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 ha, I can imagine. Kinai, hello. You're way too awesome to be ignored, Heavy. I agree. I agree a lot. It seemed like everyone's talking about Jirai these days, though. Was it really that amazing? It was. I didn't know what to expect with the recent annexation by Erebrabonia, but everything looked fine to me. It has offices and entertainment districts, and everybody loves you. All the people I saw were thoroughly enjoying themselves. They were happy. They didn't do overtime. They had a good pay. I go as far as to say that they actually work with dignity. They're happy to be under the Imperial government's control. I don't know if I go that far. Oh? A little bird told me that Chancellor Osborne was the one behind the annexation in the first place. It also told me he used some pretty forceful tactics to get them to agree. And of course, most of their tax money takes a brand new detour straight into the Imperial government's pockets. I won't be surprised if he made the annexation happen just to fatten his pocketbook. But paying taxes is a citizen's duty. It's only natural that they do so now that they're under Arbonia's protection, right? Sounds like this is a complicated issue. Damn it. Crow, now you know you're not allowed to gamble. But he does it anyway. You guys made it my day, thanks. No problem. Okay, is that everybody? No, there has to be more. There's still a few places that we haven't. You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. for giving you the compliment. Yeah, there's definitely more we haven't seen yet. Look at all this. The Fright Platform. Okay, yeah, so that's where we were. That's where we came from, right? Locked. You won't be able to explore past here. You've only been granted permission to explore certain parts. Everywhere else is off limits. Wait, what'd you say? If it's any consolation, there's not much worth seeing in the right wing, to be honest. It's mostly just storage rooms, alright. Where's Milliam at? Where's my girl Milliam? I want to see her. Okay, what haven't we seen? What if we go up again? What if we actually try to, like, go into the command center? Let's just run over there. Lieutenant General Walter and Major Ninthard's voices can be heard coming from within the room. They seem really busy. Maybe I should look somewhere else. Alright. Parting is such sweet sorrow. See you next time, my Shino bros? Shino bros? Shinobi bros? Okay. Come on, what else? I expect some of the soldiers in the fortress to train by my father. Military exercise. Okay. Shino bro. Sounds a little awkward. Alright, see you later, Jordan. Take it easy. Fright platform. Now there we go. This is different. I mean, we were here, but you know. Container 32A. Why can't they ever deliver these things on time? Ugh. The train schedules, special security measures, put us on edge. Visitor, don't wander anywhere is off limits. Things are pretty crazy right now. Who's that? I look like a lady from far away. Where'd this container come from? I don't remember anyone ordering it. Oh god. This fucking like G-Man gonna fucking pop out of there and blow himself up. Past noon already? No wonder I'm starving. Wanna get this over with and grab a bite to eat. What is this container? I don't remember anybody ordering this. The fucking chest, big giant chest looks like a coffin. It says Dio on it. I don't know, that's weird. Alright, that's all for that area. Sayonara. Now you leave, okay man, see you soon. Command area. Let's see, what else can we do? Well, we're supposed to, like, meet at, in a certain area? Okay, so, let's see, main chapter 5. Torgorelli. Major Nithar briefed us on what he's doing. Alright, there we go. The next morning, we were set to leave Legram. Klaus bade us farewell. We said, okay, before we boarded the train, though, make sure to say goodbye to the locals. Okay, so we boarded, blah, 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 blah. Changing trains at Keldek, found the station, blah, blah, blah. Met up with Group B. Fortune was a massive iron and concrete. Major Ninth briefed us on what we were doing. We ate, food. Technically in the mess hall, and learned about the Imperial Army's methods of acting. We were given the freedom to do whatever we wanted until the military exercise. It was a true once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to explore the forest, so I decided to see all I could. Okay. Alright. I forget where it is I'm supposed to go. I'm assuming that, you know, after I'm done talking to everybody, it'll just, like, automatically, like, you know, just advance the story or something, or like give me the option of like, do you want to keep walking around, or, you know. Let's see if you have something else to say. Honestly, as if we don't have enough to worry about with terrorists out there and the two factions at each other's throats, she'd just play innocent too, even if I tried to press her about it. I'm talking about Claire. What do you mean? Just talking to myself. Anyway, you just focus on your field study right now. Between this fortress and the training exercise you'll be observing this afternoon, you'll have a front row seat to see what the military's all about. Understood. Watched the last episode of Akame Got Killed today. I'm not sure if I finished the anime or if the anime finished me. I know I'll probably stick around for 40 more minutes. Cool. Almost time for the duel. I equip Laura and Fee with their best stuff. Ooh. Okay, there's gonna be a duel going on. Awesome. Alright. Almost time for the, You're talking about your playthrough, right? You're talking about, like, your playthrough of Cold Steel, where you're at the point where Laura and Fee are still not having a good time. And then they're gonna duel. Your playthrough, yeah, like, I got a little confused for a second there. It's like, wait, is there a duel? Is it gonna happen here, right now? Am I being too hard-headed? More often than not, maybe, yeah. You're about to head out for a military exercise. This at the 4th Armored Division is the strongest unit in the Imperial Army. I'm looking forward to this. Trying to get too close to the airships. Here I am, getting awfully... Yeah, I'm right there. Like, okay, test it out. Let's see how hot this thing burns. You'll find Guerrilla Cannon to the east, Crossbow lies beyond it, in the middle of some international conference. Alright. I don't know who else to talk to. Akame Got Killed is good, but it's fucked up. A character dies almost every episode, even the main character gets bodied. Damn. Yeah, that's exactly not the kind of animes that I like to watch. The ones where, like, everybody dies and it's all doom and gloom. Banders are a military family. Okay. What do I do now? I feel like I already did everything that I could do, and I kind of don't know who to talk to now to progress. I'm gonna talk to Sarah. I haven't talked to Milliam at all. This fortress is so vast, I'm glad I didn't bring her along. What is it? I don't remember. You don't remember either? Maybe the beds? Maybe, you know? Call it a day? Rest up a little? Do the beds do anything? No. Radio? What about this guy? They must be the students from the military academy. What do you think of Guerrilla? Food's pretty awful. Not a bad place to work. Big one, they're pulling out all the stops. The guys who are actually participating already left a while ago, though. I'm back to talking to fucking Sarah again. And I'm back here. Where the fuck do I go? Center Junction, did I miss anything there? Is there anything else that anyone else I can talk to here? No red symbols. Any place where I can drop from here? It's locked, can't pass through here. Garelli Fortress is the eastern cornerstone of the Empire, blah, blah, blah. If you go by the sheer number of soldiers or allies, easily the Empire's largest military base. On that kind of power, make Calvert think twice before messing with us. Ha ha ha. Well, now that I hear, now that I'm looking at this guy, the Synchrotron, or Breaker Arm. I mean, I already have the Chrome Drive or whatever, right? Synchrotron, new type of staff. I don't think I'm gonna be needing all these. Cross Spear, Beltorod. Yeah, I don't need the Bastard Sword. The Fujin no Tachi, Primabo. Yeah, all of these are old. Got like border print T-shirt. I don't think we'll need that. White blouse. Yeah, look at how much these go for. Armored vest, fiber guard, sturdy leather. I think I've given everybody already the best stuff. Titanium coat, sunny sandals. Okay, men only, women only. Yeah, and all the accessories. Yeah, I feel like a lot of these don't even fucking apply anymore. You know, the fiber boots. Glittering mules. Rigid shoes. Okay. Okay, I think that's enough. No, we can even sell ingredients and stuff. How much money do we have? Alright, 16,000. That's not bad. We'll keep that for now. The Fields Express is in motion. Leon survives, I believe. Akame survives, but barely, as death nearly killed her, but she managed to overpower her towards the end. So, like, in that entire series, like, 2 people survived. I feel embarrassed that I just have no idea where the fuck to go now. I feel like I've already, like, I've exhausted everything that I could possibly do. I'm not all the places that I could go. I'm not allowed to go. Let's go down here. I probably spoiled stuff for you. Oh, you most absolutely did. Oh, the tank garage. First hangar where we keep our tanks. Yeah, so yeah, we were here already. Oh, there we go. That's new. Since you buy all armor and weapons, as long as you equip them, they should have all up-to-date stuff. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, this is a big-ass place. Really, really big. There we go. Now we actually have tanks on the move. Tanks and trains and everything. I can't believe the size of this place. Oh, given those uniforms, it must be the student from Thor's. Feel free to look around all you like, but try to stay out of our way. We're all incredibly busy at the moment. So if you don't mind, I'd ask you to make your way to the corridor over there instead of hanging around here. Understood, thank you very much. Might as well head over there. Alright, run through a corridor. Damn, you don't get weapons and armor anywhere except shops. You're those students from Thor's, are you? Don't wander off on your own or anything. Security is on high alert because of the trade conference. We're working some pretty rough shifts already. We don't need you to cause any extra trouble. Yeah, there we go. Here's the rest. THP, damn, that's a huge... What? Fucking 3. Oh, only 3 characters are alive at the end. Damn. Guys, you okay? I'm just kind of shocked by how different the atmosphere here is from Zendor Gate. It is a major military base right on the border of Crossbell. I never imagined it'd be quite this big, though. This place is such a departure from Zendor Gate that I can hardly believe that this is the same military. Although perhaps this is the true face of the Imperial Army. This fortress is the very definition of oversized, and thus ignoring the excessive display of military power. Imagine that the posturing is meant to show the Krutzen provincial army that they could crush them on a whim. I forgot what this place probably means to you and your family, I suppose. While I don't agree with my father's actions, I can't say I'm comfortable with this fortress's presence either. In fact, I find it hard to believe that anyone could sleep peacefully near a fortress like this. Yeah. Hey, Millie. Aw, I guess you can't see it from here after all. You'll be able to see it from where the railway guns are, but they'll get mad if I get too close to him. What are you up to now, Milliam? You know that huge Orcus tower where they're holding the trade conference? I'm trying to get a good view of that. Oh yeah, they mentioned it in the Imperial Chronicle and on the radio. Can you actually see it from all the way over there? That'd be incredible. Would I ever lie to you? I don't know. I wish I could have gone with Gramps instead of being stuck in some stupid field study. Why'd you join Class 7 then? Also, weren't you having like the time of your life? Up until like this second? Speaking of which, they're going to be holding the keynote session there tomorrow. I wonder what they'll be talking about during it. Most people are thinking it's just so they can decide on finance rules and stuff for Western Zemuria, but I think it's really gonna end up being about who Crossbill belongs to. Knowing Gramps, he might even try to get Crossbill to become a part of Erebonia. Seriously. Hehe. The princess is gonna be there too, so he'll probably just try and shake everybody up a bit. Unbelievable. Toa's there too though, so here's hoping things go well. Alright, anything else? I was thinking that was where you didn't go yet, you just didn't know how to direct. You didn't know how to direct you there. Yeah. That does kind of suck. Is there a way of bringing your character back, or is this nothing like Game of Thrones? Nope, and that anime, once you're dead, you stay dead. This is not Dragon Ball Z? Yeah, no Dragon Ball is bringing you back. God, my nose is so fucking itchy, it's not even funny. What's with that kid? I knew we'd be getting visitors from Thor's, but they're older than that, right? How'd she even get in there? How'd she get in here? Alright. Now we run back. We talked to 3 more people. Let's see if there's anything else we can do to advance. Yeah, return to the fortress. Kenai is saying, THP, I meant the meme damned as a huge bitch. What the fuck meme even is that? I have no idea what you're talking about. People make memes like every fucking 5 seconds. So, yeah, it is very likely that I'm gonna have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, there's nothing here. I saw like a little bit of a bridge. Oh yeah, but it is that one over there. It looks like they're connected. It looks like I can like get there from here, but no. They talk about various stuff. Couldn't tell you, I can't read Japanese. I did pass that point in Aono Kiseki though. Command area. Oh? This bulletin is to inform all Thor students that preparations for today's military exercise are not complete. Please assemble in the hangar immediately. Your transport is standing by, I repeat. That's Instructor Ninthard. The time has passed more quickly than I thought. I suppose I should start making my way towards the hangar. Maybe I'll run into the others on my way. Let's go to the hangar. Alright, good. THP, I don't know why people use it, but I used it when you saw the huge area in the game just minutes ago. Why do you have to, like, explain the fucking... like, the fucking timeline of how it happened? You didn't have to tell me that you used it. I know that you used it. I just didn't understand what the hell you were talking about until you explained it. That sounds like an attack. If you remember, like anime flashback, if you remember a few minutes ago, you will notice that I made a certain comment and you didn't understand it, therefore I explained it. And I don't know why people use it, but just to give you the reminder, I did in fact use it. We boarded the armored cars and set off towards the training grounds. We're gonna fight these tanks. Oh no, we're gonna ride them. Okay, they're gonna take us away. Grabs the Larash. I'll keep you safe from the mean old tank. I'll slice the bullet in the air. Missile, more like. That is dumb explaining it. The inside of the armored cars was narrow and cramped, and the smell of machine oil hung in the musty air. I was like rubbing my fucking chest on all the girls' boobs. It was so crowded. The car shook and rattled over the uneven ground, tumbling us around like an iron coffin on wheels. Eventually, after enduring 10 minutes of jaw-rattling travel, unable to even peek outside of the scenery, we finally arrived at Guerrilla Fortress military training grounds. Alright, finally we're gonna see some fighting. And we'll just observe them, we're not even gonna participate. Here we are. Annex, military training ground. Oh god, look at all those tanks. She's more than likely to do the protecting, though. Yeah, I agree. Axon main battle tanks. There's plenty of older model tanks out there, too. It even looks like they have airships here. Yeah, like the ones we saw in Nord. Welcome! Oh! Elliot's dad. Awesome tanks. So that's Elliot's dad. I don't see the family resemblance. His dad looked like an actual man, you know? Look like that hair made the jump from father to son, though. Look at him. I thought he'd be a lot more buff. Reporting Lieutenant General. Very good, Nythart. And Instructor Valestine, I believe. Pleased to meet you. It's an honor to make your acquaintance, Lieutenant General Craig. Well, fuck. Allow me to extend my deepest thanks for agreeing to cooperate with us for the Academy's curriculum today. Think nothing of it, many of these fine youngsters may one day hold positions in the Imperial Army after all. Besides, I owe a lot to old General Van Dyke. And, these must be. He looks perpetually angry, like resting angry face. What a piercing stare. So this is Craig the Red. What a weird nickname. Hi Dad! Elliot, my boy! He's so intimidating. He's like, son, come over here. Good to see ya. Huh? Give me a hug, you son of a bitch. A bear hug. Oh, it must be half a year now since I last saw you. Have you been? Oh, I love this. That's a sharp-looking uniform you got, too. I've seen the photos, but it looks even better on you in person. Dad. That's good. You still got a long way to go if you want to put on some real muscle and not be like your fucking old, your fucking wimpy self doing music and shit. There's a part of me that hopes you stay my little cherub forever. My little cherub! Seriously? And you fucking give Elliot shit for like wanting to be a musician or whatever, and you're here fucking babying him like this? Oh my god. Brendan is saying, you could probably protect her better than I could. Kenai is saying, G. Yeah. Any relation to Adol the Red? You're a man of Arabonia, and the men of the Empire must be strong and they drink their milk every day, stout and ready for action, unlike you fucking spaghetti arms. It was for your own good as a man that I held back my tears and enrolled you in the military academy instead of fucking pussy-ass music school. Daddy can't fucking breathe. I feel like everything I've been told about him was a lie. There do seem to be some differences from the story. You're kidding me? He seemed like a cool guy. Hee. What a delightful commanding officer you have, Major. Words fail me. Dad, knock it off. I'll tell Fiona that you touched my butt and I'll fucking call the government and they'll take you away. Go. Moving right along. The way he ran at him seemed like he was gonna pick him up and body slam him like a wrestler. That's for spilling orange juice on my shit. Oh god. Just because we're redheaded doesn't mean everything else has gotta be fucking orange. moving on. That's for trying to sing me a good night song. Olaf Craig. I'm Lieutenant General Olaf Craig, Commander of the Imperial Army's 4th Armored Division, bitch. I've been entrusted with the role of overseeing today's joint military exercise. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Also, I'm baby Elliot's little daddy. I'm like, Dad! Shut up! Likewise, sir. It was a pleasure, sir. You got one heck of a dad, Elliot. I thought your dad was an asshole. He seems kind of nice, actually. I feel it in my bones. Let me give you a brief rundown of what will be happening. This exercise will consist of a simulated battle conducted by 2 of our armored divisions. Armor regiments at the formation center, infantry, armor cars, airships, guns, laser beams, Kamehameha blasts. They will all work in tandem, using their maneuverability to the fullest to obliterate their targets. Not a single cell will fucking remain of their worthless bodies. As our targets today, we'll be using previous model tanks that have been decommissioned from service. It's like trying to kill an iPhone 4 with an iPhone 7, basically. Autopilot functionality will allow them to evade and return fire, but they've only been armored with paint bullets. So basically, we're going to recreate a scene in Splatoon. However, all other regiments taking part in today's exercise have been equipped with live ammunition. Whatever touches them, it will die. Did you hear me? Will die. Do I make myself clear? That's not how actual war works, you know? The opponent is not going to be shooting us with paint, just so you know. So you intend to actually destroy the other tanks? Ha! It could hardly be a live fire exercise if we didn't. Not having destruction? That's not fun. You're not fun, woman. The current time is 1400 hours, right on schedule. Alright. Sir, yes, sir. Ah, thank God, we're right behind the tanks. Begin the exercise. Armored Divisions 4 and 5 commence combat operations. Like, what? Like, for all the way to the other side. I said commence combat operations! And he just hears like, what? Okay. Glory to the Empire and the Imperial Army, begin! Yes, sir. Oh, fuck, okay. Everybody heard him. 5th Armored Division, Armor Regiment will advance first. Armor Car Regiment and Infantry Regiment follow their lead. 4th Armored Division, Armor Regiment and Infantry Regiment advance together. Armor Car Regiment deployed to the left and right. Goku, get ready, charge up your Kamehameha. Here we go. It's like those tech videos that people make. Like, which one is better, Google Pixel 1 or Pixel 2? Oh my God, that was immediate. Oh God, hopefully you guys brought ear protection, because holy shit, that must be super loud. Oh, you bombed them from the air too, shit. Oh, the humanity. All of those dead people. All of those soldiers that will never see their families again. Oh God. Like, they're like fully like recreating everything, you know, like it's actual real people. What has our society come to? Nah, but it's all like fake, like there's nobody in it. Wow. Certainly potent. So this is the kind of firepower it takes to fight a modern war. Tisk. They said those tanks are called Oxens? Oxens? Yeah, they're a type of main battle tank the Reinford Company developed 2 years ago. I've seen their spec sheets, but seeing their power firsthand tells you what numbers and decimal points won't. That must be the strongest heavy tank on the continent. And the Imperial Army's got a couple hundred of those in the wings, huh? It's kind of crazy. If you try finding things like these head on, you won't stand a chance. That's as true for our own nation as it is for others. I just can't get used to this. Just the sound of the artillery firing is enough to make me start shaking. I don't think that's something you should get used to. I mean, if the sound of guns and warfare ever stopped bothering you, I'd be worried. Rain. Oh! Heartburn! Oh, I knew I shouldn't have eaten 2 apples. I guess this is another kind of strength. Alright. Well, we got a little taste of war. Made everybody shake, and that's not even the real thing. Thus, the military exercise came to an end. Everybody is dead. the 4th Armored Division, led by, like, General Craig is just there on the floor, just crying. Oh, God. Why do we do this, Lord? Why do we hurt our fellow man like this? Jesus Christ. Oh, give me a sign. And that concludes our military exercise. I hope you all enjoyed. Take notes, because this will be in the exam. Thank you for coming. See you later. Withdrew to an encampment near the fortress. Meanwhile, we returned to the fortress, where Major Ninethart outlined the results of the training exercise. After that, we got a grade of fucked up beyond recognition, which is good. Alright, we're seeing the fortress at nighttime. This nice little calm music doesn't really fit the military ambiance that we got going on here. So weird that the chefs are like actually dressed up as like generic chefs. You think that they like look differently here, but no. I've never actually seen like a chef actually dressed up like that. Especially now with the hat. Sorry you have to wait for us to finish. Don't worry about it. We're the guests here after all. Thanks for your consideration. At the very least, I'd say dinner's a million times better than lunch was. I mean, it's hashed beef day. Oh my god, hashed beef, they spoil us. Ha ha ha, that's an Imperial Army tradition, isn't it? Just the smell's making me hungry. Where'd your instructor go? She's a real looker. I was hoping to get a chance to talk to her. Oh no, you're fucking hitting on Sarah? No, you don't even have a fucking chance. You don't even have eyes. I already got her on my... I got her in the palm of my hand already, so... She went to see the fortress commander with Instructor Ninethart. She did ask us to eat without her tonight. Alright, well if she's with Major Ninethart, it's hard to compete with those guys from the 4th Armored Division. It'd be enough if they just had Craig the Red. They got the Major too, so he's kind of scary. Really, you think this is all just a competition to see who can get Sarah? You guys already know that I already have an advantage, you know? Like a division of muscle men. Anyway, we shouldn't keep you tied up any longer. Your hashed beef is gonna go cold. Alright. Hashed beef. Wow, that's actually delicious. There we go, it's like 9 a day compared to what we had for lunch. You're telling me. Eustace is still pretty pissed. Come on, guys, those are all the gloomy faces. You think you guys might have had a bit too rosy of an outlook? What are you expecting to see out here? You want them to... Hey, did you truly believe that we're all just gonna shoot paintballs at each other? No. I'm sure you can understand at least a little of how we feel. It's like, has everything we've learned in our time at the academy been for nothing? Academics, the arts, individual skills in combat? Yeah, like, you know, what does it matter if you can just blow each other up with tanks? None of those matter in the slightest of real warfare, do they? It's true. If all you're looking to do is fight a war, you don't need any of those. All you need is plenty of troops at your command. Yeah, just dumbasses with guns. The latest weaponry and overwhelming firepower, assuming you know the tactics to use them well. And a strategy that employs them effectively, I suppose. Yeah. I guess you need a good negotiator, somebody that knows how to do business well, and then just dudes with guns. The Oxtons are even more powerful than I was expecting them to be, too. I remember my mother boasting about their capabilities when she was trying to sell them to the army 2 years ago, but... to be honest, I'm feeling somewhat disheartened as well. I can't see there being a place for swords on the battlefield with weapons like those on the front lines. I don't think that means individual combat skills don't matter at all. Still, I think maybe we've been misunderstanding something important all this time. What we saw in that military exercise today was power in its purest form. It has no morality of its own. It exists to bring about a result, regardless of the ideals or principles of those who wield it. That's true. In a sense, the same could be said of a sword or a gun. Oh my god. Considering all the bullshit that's been happening with fucking shootings and shit, this is like strangely relevant. Oh god. And all the way on up to something as huge as Goreli's railway guns too. I think I finally understand why they wanted us to watch that military exercise in the first place. They could have taught us in a less roundabout fashion. Yeah, but you know, it wouldn't have had the same, you know, body shaking effect than, you know, than seeing it for ourselves. Female voice, oh, I'm assuming that's Sarah. Looks like you didn't wait for me to start the party. You said to eat without you! What up? We don't have any beer, just so you know. Sarah, so you spoke with the commander? Sure did. I got up-to-date info on the trade conference, too. As well as all the latest on the terrorists. So there's new info about the ILF. Anyway, before I get to that, let me explain what you'll be doing tomorrow. In the morning, you're scheduled to participate in the Imperial Army's physical fitness training. In the afternoon, you'll be attending a special lecture where I'll bring you up to speed on that info I just mentioned. After that, you've been granted special permission to view the railway guns. I see. Looking forward to that. Looks like we've got a pretty packed schedule. Well, we did bring you all the way out here, so we might as well make the most of it. Every nation possesses power in the form of a military, whether that military is large or small. Karelia Fortress just happens to have that power in a very striking, easy-to-understand form. As students of a military academy, you have an obligation to know the scale of the power. The Empire of Erebonia wields at present a power you might one day be in charge of yourselves. That's pretty heavy. Hey, just don't fucking laugh. This is serious. Anyway, even a meeting that long couldn't keep me away from trying the famous hashed beef rice. I've heard it's the only decent food they have around here. The chef from far away is like, hey! I've been looking forward to this all day. Chef, beef me up. Now, we should probably finish eating. Come on, I want to wait for Sarah. I want to eat with her. Why do we always gotta give the instructors the cold shoulder? They're people too, you know. It's gotten a bit cold now. I'll go and ask for seconds. Oh, Eustace, if you don't want the rest of yours, can I have it? I'd sooner throw it away than give it to you. Aw, come on, why you gotta be such a dick? Why? Come on. Lighten up, Eustace. I mean, I know there's a lot on your mind right now. But, still. Don't throw away the food. Food's food. You eat it, whether it's cold or warm or whatever. You gotta appreciate what you got. What's gonna go down here? And they're gonna look at a computer and be like, oh my god, one of the containers just exploded. Click, that should do it. Yeah, something bad is gonna happen right now. That covers today's quota. I'm looking forward to a nice long bath. You know how every time there's a military exercise coming up, the workload gets pretty crazy like this? Still, at least managing inventory has gotten a lot easier thanks to the Orbital Net. Orbital Net! Oh my god, the Orbital Internet. What do they fucking look at for entertainment? Orbital Tube? They got everything hooked up on the Orbital Porn? Are you looking at Orbital Porn? With your Orbital Porn Hub on your Orbital Net? With your Orbital computer? Fuck. I told you. I prohibited you from installing fucking volcanic rain on your fucking Orbital Porn for the Orbital computer. You know how explosive you get. They got everything hooked up on the network over in Crossbell, right? Wish the Empire would get on that a bit more. Think of the utility. From the sound of it, you need special equipment to send signals through a wired connection to make use of it. I ain't got no Wi-Fi yet. Ain't got no Wi-Fi hotspots. Considering the size of the Empire, it's probably gonna be quite a while before it's a widespread thing here. Huh? An orb mail! Orb mail! Everything is fucking orbal. Oh my god. I mean, in real life, there's electronic mail, right? So email. But like, can you call it O-mail? Like, we got an O-mail. An orbal mail. It's just so weird. They literally just switched electricity for orbments. God. It looked like it's from HQ. A meteor fallen. Here. You gotta be kidding me. This right here is the problem with the Orbital Net. There's no such thing as off hours when they can just send you orders around the clock. What happened? Who died? What's going on? So get this. They're planning on doing some extra exercise tomorrow. That means we got to alpha 20 axe signs with C units by tomorrow. 20. Seriously? Might as well start up another pot of coffee. We're in for an all-nighter for sure. Do we even have that many C units left? Actually, another lot came by freight just this evening. Exactly 20, if you can believe it. Oh, God. Guess we'll just have to get it done. Damn it, at least let us take a shower. I'm gonna head down to the mess hall and grab some snacks. You want anything? Oh, God. Poor guys. Can't give these motherfuckers a break. Alright, we're doing an exercise. I'm assuming that we're gonna be involved in that in some way. God, I have the slight suspicion that, you know, the bad guys, the ILF, is gonna show up and just kind of fuck some shit up. Save complete. Let's delete our save data. Just, again, I always make fun of the fact that, you know, out of all of the options that they could have, they always have the delete your save file option on there. Just casually. 1 of 3. Continue, save, or just fucking destroy all of your work up until this point. Alright, so did they actually have it? Did they make the tanks? So what do you think of Guerrilla Fortress? It sounds like a horrible place to be. It sounds like such a demoralizing fucking place. I mean, it's just like that soldier said, right? The food sucks, but I guess it's a fine place to be. I don't know. I don't know. Places of war. Sites of struggle. Not really my thing. Not really my thing. I'd rather be in Trusta, honestly. But this is a harsh reality that we have to accept. At last, after what seemed like enough adventure to fill a week, we reached the final day of our field study. Over in Crossbelt State, they were busy preparing for today's keynote session at the trade conference, where they were about to announce the very first orbital phone. We spent the morning running through the Imperial Army's physical fitness program alongside some of the soldiers. And after completing it, no easy task I might add, we sat down to a lukewarm redux of yesterday's lunch. Oh god, that shitty lunch from yesterday? Ugh. That afternoon, during our special military science lecture, we were presented with a confidential report on the terrorists. I mean, they gotta give it to us, because for one, we're all just a part of these guys' experiment. To see how Class 7 fucking, how it works, right, how it results. But at the same time, like, we have fought against them directly. You know, we were like one of the first people to really find them out, so of course they're gonna tell us. They owe it to us, kind of. The ILF is in Crossbell? That's right, or at least that's what the intelligence division believes. It looks like a known terrorist organization from the Calvar Republic has turned up in Crossbell too. The situation over there is pretty touch and go right now. Oh no. What are the authorities doing? Everything they can, naturally. However, operations are being handled solely by the intelligence division. They refuse to tell the Imperial Army anything. Just that they have a trusted ally taking care of things. But who does the intelligence division trust? You gotta know something about this, right, Short Stack? I do, but I can't really tell you anything. I guess it's not a breach of confidentiality to tell you they're a really strong bunch, though. That's still pretty vague. I got a few ideas. Says the Jaeger. Anyway, there's not much point in us worrying about that right now. The bigger issue is that our terrorists of the hour, the ILF, are a bigger crew than we thought. Big enough to be in possession of a state-of-the-art military airship, at least. Seriously? An airship? Can we assume Reinford's the manufacturer, then? Correct. Just how something that large found its way into the hands of insurgents is currently unknown. But it seems to be a high-speed model, different from the heavily armored types favored by the Imperial Army. I bet it's from the RF-26 series. There are a number of different models within that series, though. But if they have an airship, that means they're going to be a whole lot more difficult to catch, doesn't it? That's exactly what it means. It's basically impossible to keep tabs on them as it is. With an airship in their possession, there's no telling when or where they'll pop up next. It's looking pretty bad. That's quite worrying, especially considering Prince Oliver is attending the conference. And Toa's in Crossbell right now, too. Yeah. All of the important people are there. And if somebody just fucking blows himself up, or like they just decide to shoot from the airship, is gonna get fucked up. Now you got me worrying, too. Oh, yeah, sure. You're worried. Take it easy. I don't think you have anything to worry about with Gramps and Letcher over there, too. From all that aside, if the terrorist attention is currently focused on Crossbell, then that means the Empire is effectively safe right now. You raise a good point, Laura. They did target Princess Elfin during the summer festival last month. It's possible it's just a feint. Maybe they just want us to believe they're targeting the Chancellor. The Railway Military Police thought so too, which is why they've increased the security level here at home. The Emperor and everyone else connected to the Imperial family should be safe. They've also beefed up security anywhere that seems short-handed. As well prepared as ever, I see. At any rate, you finally uncovered some information on the terrorist identities, correct? That's right, though once again, we have the intelligence division to thank for that. If you turn your attention to the screen, please. We're gonna show you a Prezi presentation. There we go, that's G-Man! That's the man who kidnapped Princess Alphen and Elise in Heimdall. Not to mention trying to start a war with Calvert in the North Highlands, yeah. Unless, I'm not sure whom she's referring to despite playing through that part, unless they wouldn't use a Jaeger Corps, would they? Like, hire Jaegers to do their dirty work? Who knows? Come on, there we go. The camera didn't focus for a bit. So who is he? His full name is Michael Gideon. He used to be an assistant professor at the Imperial Academy in Heimdall. That man a teacher? So an academic. Right, his focus was political philosophy. 3 years ago, he was dismissed from his position due to his intense criticism of Chancellor Osborne's hardline policies. Getting laid off sent him on the road to terrorism. Sounds like the actual reason he was let go was because he was handing out tracts and flyers in public. You'll find these kinds of idealists at the hearts of most terrorist groups, though. In seeding a group with their core ideology, they twist it to be even more militant and radical. You can't even reason with them either. Yeah, they just don't know when to give up. Sound like some other groups I know. So, do we know anything about the others? We crossed paths with what I can only assume were 3 other key members last month in Heimdall. Yep, C, V, and C. It seemed like that they haven't been able to dig up much on those 3 yet. Their strongest leader right now is that V may have belonged to a Jaeger Corps. Interesting. He was toting around this machine gun that looked like it should have been mounted on a vehicle. Does he seem familiar to you, Fee? Not really. Alright, oh, I thought this would be like the moment where she'd be like, oh my god. I know him. They're working on narrowing down the identity of S, too, but it's too early to make any informed statements. The real unknown is their leader, C. Ah, the one in the visored helmet. I heard he was able to go toe-to-toe with Reen, Laura, and Fee simultaneously. I almost find that hard to believe. I don't. I imagine there are plenty of people in the Empire who could do so. It goes without saying that the Radiant Blade Master could fend 3 of us off without much of a problem. But I bet good Mira, Instructor Sarah, and Major Nithard could do it too. Can't say for certain. Ah, look at Mr. Modesty over there. The Major here is widely held to be one of the strongest up-and-coming officers in the entire army. I heard people mention him right alongside Major Vander. Laying it on a little thick today, aren't we? Going by the family name, it seems safe to assume he's a practitioner of the Vander style of swordsmanship. No doubt a relative of Lieutenant Gender's Sex. I just keep calling him General Sex from Zendergate, from Sexygate. While I would question whether I can stand on equal footing with him, Major Vander is unquestionably strong. He was my classmate during my military academy years, and quite close to Prince Oliver as well. In fact, he's in Crossbow right now, serving as a prince's bodyguard. Whoa. Well, that's reassuring to know. Getting back to the point, it's not just C. We still know very little about their group as a whole. Yeah. Even their source of funding is a mystery. So even if they're a no-show in Crossbell, I thought we've heard the last of them. And call it coincidence or fate, but you put the kibosh on their schemes twice now. It's entirely possible they've come to hold a personal grudge against you, so be careful. Right. We'll be sure to keep that in mind. Crow didn't say a single word when they were talking about the other 3. Eventually, the afternoon series of special lectures came to an end, and it was finally time to get a peek at Guerrilla Fortune's infamous railway guns. Alright. Heavy is saying, still here just playing some Valkyrie Drive? That's fine. PC or Vita? I'm assuming Vita. You'll now be shown to the area where the railway guns are housed. For some reason, Valkyrie Drive just doesn't work on my computer anymore. It used to work, like that's how I was able to record the footage for my review, but, for some reason, like, I updated my computer, I updated Windows and shit, and for some reason it just stopped working. It just doesn't roll anymore. Which saddens me, because I was about to beat it. I actually wanted to stream it, but it just doesn't run, it won't launch. It just says Valkyrie Drive has stopped working every time. And I can't do Cuphead anymore because it just won't go beyond World 2. Sucks. I need a PC. All of what you're about to see is highly classified. I presume you're aware of the protocol surrounding confidential intel. Yes, instructor. I'm getting kind of nervous. Me too. Guys, this is just the railway guns. I've seen them before. They're nothing to get all excited over. Allah Milliam is so fucking chill about this. Orion, this part of the field study isn't mandatory for you. I'd like to stay here and wait for us. If you'd like to stay here, that'd be more than okay. Jeez, I'm just kidding. I don't want to be the only one left behind. What if a ghost comes up and fucking lifts up my skirt? Honestly. Excuse me a moment. This is Ninth Art speaking. Hello, Commander Walter. Wait, Mueller wants to speak with me? Of course, put him through. What could you possibly be calling about at a time like that? What? What's happening? Is he taking a call from someone outside the fortress on his Arcus? Sure looks that way. Understood, we'll be on alert here as well. He was right, take care out there. Did something happen in Crossbell? I'm afraid so. A short while ago, the skyscraper where the conference is taking place came under attack by the ILF. Fuck. The attack was carried out via airship. Fortunately, they were able to repel the terrorists, and Prince Oliver, Chancellor Osborne, and the others are unharmed. However, it's too early to tell if the danger has truly passed. They really did attack the conference. How foolish. But that's not all, is it? Something else strange happened. What was it? The terrorists were somehow able to gain access to the orbital net and manipulate the shutters that partitioned the building. Furthermore, they had with them a force of mechanical monsters. More of these archaisms. I don't like the sound of that. You found something like that on Legram, right? We ran into that on the highway here. They broke into the orbital net. Oh my god, orbital hacking! Major, how much of Corellia Fortress is connected to the network? At present, it's only used for inventory and equipment management of the maintenance staff. So, like, in the previous night where the dudes were saying, oh, fuck, we gotta do 20 of them at the last moment for an exercise, it was actually the ILF hacking into the internet, basically. And, like, manipulating, like fooling people into thinking that we gotta do this exercise so we need a bunch of tanks. But it was actually for them, and then they will control it to fuck shit up. God. There we go, and that's them using it right now. What was that? The tremor? It came from right below us. Below? The hangar! You're playing the Vita version? Despite the setback, I still love playing it on Vita. Also, that's a shame. I would have liked to see your reaction to the ending of the game. Yeah. Kenai is saying, why am I such a pervert towards Sarah in that pose where she stares at Ninth Art? What the hell? The accents! Ugh. Oh no. These guys are dead and they're the ones that made it! What happened here? They just started moving. No one's inside, they just started moving on their own. Did the C units start malfunctioning? No, they couldn't have. What's the C unit? It's an automatic control unit we put on the vehicles that are going to serve as targets in military exercises. How did the C units end up attached to our most advanced tanks? This is really bad. Ugh. I'm going to assess the situation. Need you here to help fight the fires and assist the injured maintenance staff. Yes, sir. Be careful out there. Oh, no. Poor engineers. They don't deserve this shit. Hasio is saying, you're getting to the interesting part, so I'm barely moving on in my game. Really, you have stopped playing to watch me play. Oh, fuck. Wow. These guys are really shooting up the place. These guys are just automatically moving on their own. Oh, no. Who the fuck left the stove on? God damn it. No! Like, I'm there, like, dodging that shit. If this game was in 3D, I'd be like, whoa. This is crazy. Hold on a minute. Are automatic control systems really capable of that level of advanced maneuvering? No, they're definitely not. Our current technology isn't even capable of anything nearly this advanced. But if you were to apply the tech used in the archaisms, it suddenly became a whole lot more possible. Huh? Instructor, are you saying that society might be involved in this? I'd say it's looking more likely by the minute. Gah. What are they? Oh, they're gonna fucking... Isn't the training ground we visited yesterday out that way? What are they planning? Run! Kenai is saying, what are you talking about? The engineers are the red shirts of this game. You don't know that. They don't deserve to fucking get hurt like that. They were just doing their job. They didn't know they were being fooled. What in Aidios' name is going on here? Why are unmanned tanks running around blasting the hell out of this base on their own? Well, it seems that last night headquarters sent an order to the engineers to fit those tanks with C units. Preposterous, I gave no such order. But never mind that. Right now we need to focus on extinguishing the fires and quelling the confusion. And send a request for assistance from to the 4th Armored Division. Well, while you do that, we're actually gonna go over here and do something. Arg! Was that like wah, 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 wah. Like a little bit of dubstep there for a second? What should we do? I can see us being able to catch up to them without a horse at the very least. Alright, Gaius, use your wind skills. Like, just shoot! Just fucking like whistle and then like a horse will come out of nowhere. What is their goal? What are they trying to accomplish here? Whatever it is, they definitely have some kind of game plan. We can't just stand aside and do nothing. Leave this to us, says the masculine voice. Is that Dad? Alright, oh look at that motherfucker! Going in there like a fucking boss. Move aside, mortals. I have come with my death tank to fuck shit up. We may be number 4, we're not as strong as a number. Look at him! He's such a fucking G. We may be number 4, but we can fuck over number 5. Just as promptly. General, I love it. Walking around, da 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 da. Come fuck with me. HQ's praised me of the situation. Dude, I just want to hear that fucking XXX Tentacion's song. Just as I see this motherfucker roll out. You know, follow me. Walk with me. Fuck with me. Yeah. Da 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 da. I put a hole in your parents. Hey. Can't get my dick in my pants. Hey. Leave these rogue tanks to us. We can't rule out the possibility that they're a diversion. I want you all to stay here. Understood, sir. Thank you, General. Be careful, Dad. Don't die, Dad, in war. You too, Elliot. My pussy son. 4th Armored Division, advance. Take out those out-of-control tanks by any means necessary. Now! Our opponents are unmanned and need to hold back. Sir, don't you need protection? You know, like, they're gonna shoot at us, too, so shouldn't ya? Nonsense! I may die, but at least my entrance was straight fire. Look at that. Ba 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 ba. Ba da ba da 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 da. Hey, sa da ba da 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 da. Hey, come with me. Fuck with me. Look at me. Yeah. Your dad's really something else, Elliot. Fucking blaring out AC/DC out of the fucking speakers of the tanks. Shoot to kill. Play the kill. I got my gun. I'll be ready. Gonna fire it. Woo. I admit, he is pretty cool when he charges it like that. It seems we no longer need to worry about those tanks, at least. What are they after? That's a question of the hour, isn't it? We can't let our guard down just yet. Might we suggest we fall back to the fortress, Major? A prudent move, after we assess the level of damage inside. The wind! It speaks to me! Aren't those... What in the... What, airships? What the fuck? Now we have airships to worry about? 2 of them, to be precise. Yeah, the ILF. There's 2 of them. Damn it, they had another force lying in wait. Oh, now they're shooting at us. Great. Ah! The hangar. Oh no, that was the mess hall. God. Our hashed beef, no. Now you really ruffled my jimmies. My jimmies? They're landing? You better land. Hit the ground so that I can fuck you up. Oh, they're ready. Do they seriously think they can breach an impregnable fortress? They're just terrorists. Wipe them out.
Right back at you.
Oh, got it, that big dude. Is that big guy with the fucking, Barrett-looking gun. Oh, you just fucking hit that guy in the face. Okay. Alright, death robots. Alright.
Alright. Let's get this party started then.
This is V.
We're headed straight for the left railway gun. If anyone gets in our way, fill them full of holes.
Oh, shit. Hasu was saying, I do feel that the game volume might be a tad too low. That just might be... It's fine? Well, now that you say it, I'm gonna bring it up just a little bit. Wait, it was 15 before, right? So let's put it up to 13. Yeah, you know, if you guys can't hear, remember that there are multiple sources of volume. You know, you can do the YouTube player, your own, like, computer volume or something. It could be more things other than just a stream. But, like, if no matter what you can't hear, just let me know and I'll bump it up a little bit. Alright. Ja. Oh my god, they said jaw, just like how Fee says jaw. They're Jaegers. Hired mercenaries. What is the ILF doing here? I thought they were in Crossbell.
Well, that is the main attraction.
There she is. Oh fuck, she burn sliced them.
They sure didn't put up much of a fight, did they?
And more robots. No, no.
Our mission is to support Comrade G over in Crossbell.
So G-Man is in Crossbell.
Our target is the right railway gun. Let's show him some beautiful fireworks, shall we?
I'm in love? You shouldn't be in love. This lady's evil. Yes, ma'am. That's a Jaeger thing, yeah. Well, sucks for them because we're here. We'll stop them. They're going for both left and right wings. Shit. There's a railway guns thereafter? No. Are they gonna fire them at the trade conference where the Chancellor is? If a shot from one of the railway guns hits that building, it'll blow up the place of smithereens. It'd be like 9/11, but for like the Legend of Heroes world. Damn it, so that's what they're after? The situation has escalated far beyond the scope of your field study. I want you all to stand by here. No way! We can't just stand idle while these insurgents run amok. If you won't take us with you, then we'll take action ourselves. We already beat these guys twice before. You guys said it yourselves. Why can't we help? Tisk. Time's one luxury we don't have. I think it's best to have them help us. Listen up. You're going back into the fortress. Groups A and B, you're with me. Alright, let's go. She might be a favorite of mine too. Too badass. Ass is a favorite of mine? No, she's a mean girl. She fucking kills people. She's not a good person. She's pretty hot, but she's bad business. I wouldn't recommend associating myself with her. She's the evil kind. Eastern edge of the Erebonian. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Guerrilla Fort. Yeah, they're literally starting the game in exactly the same way as it did when you start a new game. Wow, like exactly the same way. They're like in Persona 5. Well, no, actually, no, they don't start it in the same way. It's like, fucking... I don't know, there are a lot of games that do this.
It's no use! We can't even scratch them! What's happening? Who's in control of those
Hello
things?
there, everybody. How's it going? The Hat Person here, and welcome to episode 1 of this brand new Let's Play that we're doing here. It's this brand new game. I heard about it. A lot of people seem to like it. It's the Legend of Heroes Trials of Cold Steel. Yeah, apparently this is like a whole trilogy. I'm very excited to really get into this. I don't know anything about it, so come on, guys. Let's get on this brand new adventure together. Okay, so it seems like there's like a war happening here. I don't know what the number 5 in that tank means, but you know, it seems like they're really getting into a lot of trouble here.
Get in touch with the 4th Armored Division! We need backup from Lieutenant General Craig!
General Craig, he seemed like an interesting guy. Man, I wonder if we'll ever get to meet that man someday. Alright. But yeah, now we know everything, right? So the number 5, there we go! There, shoot to kill! Play the drill, I got my gun, yeah! Dun, 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 da, 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 da. Fuck him up! I will not move from this spot. A bullet may hit me, I will just swipe it away. Like a Piccolo fucking deflects a key blast in Dragon Ball, and there we are. God, that's a lot of people. Oh wow, it seemed like a colorful cast of characters will be involved. Man, I wonder what everyone's story is like. This seems very interesting. No, like what I probably said at the beginning was like, oh fuck, look at these generic looking anime characters. I'm sure each one is a separate trope, but like 78 hours later, I'm like, nope, I know everybody and they're all pretty fucking cool.
This is awful. What happened here?
Everybody died. The winds don't like this.
I can smell smoke. Are they using gunpowder?
They've completely blindsided us.
The only difference is the existence of Milliam and Crow. Yeah, I don't remember Milliam and Crow being in this. Yeah, but they're here now.
It appears that everything else they've done today was to serve as a decoy, even making the tanks go haywire.
Right. It looks like the real target was the railway guns all along.
which means they must be serious about targeting that trade conference in Crossbell City.
They wouldn't.
They wouldn't.
How low can they possibly sink?
So, they're intent on taking the Chancellor's head after all.
Yep. They want to make their own little 9/11 happen.
Resorting to such wanton violence? This is absolutely outrageous.
This does look kind of bad.
Kinda?
Understatement of the year.
Cloud, fucking do something. You get to see how it ends finally. Yeah. Took me like almost 80 hours to fucking find how this fucking thing ends. It'd be such a troll move to be like, you know, 6 months earlier, and it just starts from the beginning again, and like, nah! Why?
Please, let us help. We don't know if reinforcements are on the way, and it doesn't look like we have much time left.
It's just an infinite loop. It just keeps going back around to the beginning.
We have to stop them before they can activate the railway guns.
Green's right.
Stop them.
I don't know how much we can really do, but considering the alternative, we have to try.
We're not about to let those terrorists have their way.
Looks like any attempt to convince you otherwise would fall on deaf ears.
I won't let them have their way with anyone. Not with me, not with you, not with the tanks.
Alright, Green, you and the rest of Group A with me.
Alright, cool.
Group B, you'll be under the command of Major Neidhart.
One group will secure the gun in the right wing. The other group will secure the left.
Alright, good.
This is an actual combat situation with real lives at stake. I expect the best from each of you.
Alright, let's do it.
Sir.
No different from last time. So, we can do it, we're down.
Our objective is to stop the activation of the railway guns.
Good.
We've learned a lot at the Academy. It's time to put that knowledge to the test.
And we're not even done with the year.
Understood.
Alright. Instructor Sarah has joined the party! Ugh! Ugh! Yes! Ugh! Yes, Sarah is now in our team. While she is assigned to the active battle party, the number of support members is increased to 3. You can now use the burst link attack. Alright, we're Senran Kagura bursting it. An attack on all enemies performed by 2 linked pairs, which consumes the bravery points you get from repeated assist attacks. Press square when link attack appears. Alright, cool. We'll burst it. The one time you get to use Sarah. Didn't we, aren't we able to use Neidhart as well? I could have sworn you could use Neidhart. Look at her! With her guns, yes. TSP's reaction when you she finally lets you smash. Let me smash, please. I'll get you blue and yellow, any color you want. Sarah, I'll do it for you! Alright, dude, the fucking team is here. We got it. I'm happy with this. Fuck the guys, it's all the girls. Give me my harem. Alright. Alright, Sarah, you're level 55. What rumors do you have? You have the Forte, Spark Arrow, Judgment Ball, and Recuria. Can we, customize your shit? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can actually give you some more stuff here. Volcanic Rain. Thor. Alright, so, Wind Elemental, Master Quartz, HP, EP through attacks and crafts, alright. Squad! He's in Group B. Level 47, 47, 47, and 55. Damn. Alright. Yeah, now they have completely, like, recontextualized all of this shit. Alright, then before we do anything, let's go ahead and save our progress. We haven't saved in a while. Kind of disappointing you never get Neidhart in the games. You don't get to play as Neidhart? Huh. That's kind of a boomer. Oh, there we go. I'd love to stop this, but first we gotta... Alright, now war! We have our little nappy nap. Now we can fucking stop lives from getting killed. I know people are dying, but come on. I need my beauty sleep, alright?
Here they come.
Come on. Oh, yeah, it's literally exactly the same dudes that we fought last time. but like a different
Just
color,
like
I
that
think.
thing we fought during our field study.
Mechanical monstrosities.
Save the talking for later. We need to take these things out.
Got it.
Everyone is in their summer uniforms.
Stay focused, class.
Yeah.
Leave it to me.
Oh, dude, Sarah, you're fucking linking with me. No matter what. That's final. I've decided that on my own. Alright, try attacker R2. R2? Level 49. Alright, this guy's weakness is water. And this guy's neutral. Phalanx J9. Yeah, I think this is exactly the same dude as before. Exactly the same dude. Judgment Bolt. Spark Arrow. I want to see how her physical attacks fare. Unless you can get him a Cold Steel 4, but I doubt it. Yeah. Alright, Emma. You'll link over there with Laura. Alright, I guess me and Sarah will take over the left. And then Laura and Emma will take over the right. Oh man, fucking Sarah has nothing in comparison to all of the shit that, you know, that we all have collectively. Have a crystal. Oh my god, fuck. Yeah, that covers a lot of ground. Can we do? Yeah, we can do either 3 here or 3 there. Alright. 0 arts, so let's do it. Oh my god.
Here we go.
That was awesome. Or, I mean, that. Oh, I guess we can start targeting that guy in the back now.
Of course.
Alright, you take that one. There we go. That guy's frozen. Can't do anything about it. Die!
No, you don't.
Well, those arts. Oh, bullet barrage! Sarah, you protected me! Oh, man. Number 1 waifu right there. She will literally stand in front of bullets for you. If that's not waifu material, I don't know what is. Also, she can do that. Didn't even feel that. Black.
Yeah.
975.
Battle's over, but stay alert, everyone.
Okay, I'm leveled up, 1.2.
Making progress.
Yes, we are. Where's my little thing here? I need to clean the screen. Alright, Aster Flare cannot be used. Models an enemy's cognitive abilities with flames. So it's a fire attack, basically. And go down.
No doubt about it. Those things were the same as the one we fought outside Legram.
Seems a
Legram.
large number of them are on the loose inside the fortress. I'm guessing that's what got the soldiers we just saw too.
Seems so. They definitely look more like orbally powered archaisms than monsters.
So these are archaisms.
You don't even have the strong field-wide S-craft like arts yet?
Are you certain, Instructor?
Yeah, they're a kind of autonomous weapon made by a rather unsavory group. And a real pain to deal with, too.
Yeah, with Ouroboros.
We need to hurry, but keep your wits about you.
Understood.
Can't even. It's just a giant right on the screen, but like everybody says their own thing. Alright, there's enemies fucking everywhere. Where do we go? You have no choice but to go up here, it seems. Out in the command. I don't know, E205. Okay, I'm assuming now there's gonna be like chests and shit. Alright, if we want to progress, we gotta make it through here. Can you like turn your back? Whatever. Fight ya.
We'll have to fight our way through.
Okay,
Okay, these guys, they're nothing. Try attacker HG, level 49, and then we have the R2. Alright, so that's 2,000 points, and then this guy, who knows? Alright, this guy seems like weaker than the R2 one.
My turn.
0 arch, we don't need that. Hase was saying, since you haven't shown it yet, you should show off MSS craft. The boss is perfect for that. Yeah, I'm gonna save it for the boss. I'm not gonna use it now. I have not forgotten about that S-craft. The moment you said like field-wide S-crafts that hurt everybody, that's exactly what I was thinking, because I've still yet to see it. Run like hell. Oh, I'm seeing there's a dude there on the side. Want to fucking ambush me. Nah. Now is a good time as ever to get some EXP points here.
We'll have to fight our way through.
Some EXP. It doesn't EXP stand for experience. No, EXP experience. But I thought that, you know, the P stood for points. I was about to say, I'm saying it wrong, like experience points. But no. It actually doesn't make sense.
It's my turn.
If you said XP, maybe it might, I don't know. I don't know how that abbreviation works, technically.
My turn.
Okay, who goes first? That guy. Kill him. And then that'll give Emma some space.
Leave it to me.
And you fuck that guy up, and we're done.
Lights out for them.
Good work.
Yeah. Great. Okay. There we go. Keep your charge 1. Sepith Mass. Alright.
It seems this is a storage area.
Plenty of archaisms wandering around here, too.
Remember the get around the method with Reen. Yeah, I know. I'm just not patient enough, it seems. Hello. Blap. 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 There we go. Haha. Well, like double advantage now?
We have the advantage.
Triple advantage.
Okay.
Alright, we're all still linked up, right? Alright, good. Oh, cool. Luigi is an Odyssey now. The game got an update. Can't play as him. Yeah, you can play as him, but he has some fucking stupid balloon minigame that I don't think looks fun at all. Let's see. So 3,000 points, 1,000. I think it might be better to just start divvying up our strength here, spread it out. These guys are weak enough for like 1 or 2 people to deal with. So yeah, we can kill that guy now. That'd be good.
Of course. Hey.
Destroy him.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, when you got triple advantage, it's almost unfair.
That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Overkill and unscathed.
That should suffice.
Alright, Usus. Getting stronger by doing nothing. Chestio. Zeram powder. Alright, there's another one over here. A double is when there's shock around the enemy, a triple is when there are stars around their head. Ah, come on. I had ya. Nice, so that's a double. Ugh, fucking spit all over the fucking... That's a double. That's a...
My turn.
Easy! We're in a hurry anyway, so it's good that they're weak.
My turn.
Yeah.
See ya.
Here. The battle's over, but stay alert, everyone.
Alright, there's like 2 people there that are about to level up again. I like it. I like that there's always somebody that is like very close to leveling up. So like that you never really feel discouraged. You always feel like grinding is actually worth it because nobody is on the same level of progress. There's always somebody that's super far away, but there's always somebody that's like just about to level up. And so by the time that they level up, there's always like another character that's also pretty close. It's good. Earth Sepith, Space Sepith.
There seems to be a treasure chest here.
Action 3. Luigi's Balloon World? What the fuck is this? Nintendo hold this L? Yeah, that's what I was saying. That is not the most interesting thing in the world. I feel like I would rather have Luigi as a playable character instead of having some weird-ass fucking balloon game where Luigi looked like even more of a fucking pussy than he already does. What you get is a bit determined by efficacy. You're also getting Sepith, too. Yeah. Oh god, okay. What if we go up here? The flight port. Huh. That's one of the terrorist airships. I don't see any of them around. Why would they leave it unattended? Oh, it's gonna blow up. Lemmy! Protect us! Oh, fuck. Wow, they seriously just blew it up. Thank you, Stand. They blew up their own aircraft. That was too close. Looked like they must have rigged it to blow. Thank you, Milliam. Right, your quick thinking really saved our skins. Hee hee, you're welcome. Why set it here, though? It's not like this is the most effective place to put a trap. No idea, but I'm sure it all plays into their plan somehow. Anyway, let's save the big picture questions for later. We need to stop them from firing their railway guns. Let's move. I don't intend on letting those criminals have their way. Wow. Okay, then we're going back down. There's one dude, one lonely guy over here. Ah! Wasn't able to get him.
You messed with the wrong teacher. Okay.
You messed with the wrong teacher. Alright, HG R2. Alright, they're both pretty much the same.
It's my turn.
My turn.
Right. Huh?
That should kill him. Yeah, there we go. Step us up.
My turn.
He's gonna crit, but we should be fine.
Yeah.
Miss.
The battle's over, but stay alert, everyone.
There we go, guys is up.
Just getting started.
Savage Fang cannot be used. Skewers foes with great force and also slags you off in a way that'll make you feel embarrassed. He'll roast you pretty bad. Savage.
There seems to be a treasure chest here.
And that flare bomb. Their shield. Action. Grants fire protection. Sleep. Put enemies to sleep. Cures of normal status. Cast starts cut. I can change cast 2 for something else. Maybe that flare bomb that we got. I want to give her maybe like one of the quartz that comes like bundled in with a bunch of other abilities. Breath, corner drive, action 3. Okay. Dragon vision, analyze, information. Flare bomb. Oh, recovery. Half delay. Sure. Just give her a little more. I just feel good knowing that I can customize her.
We finally got around to the other side.
The path to the right leads deeper into the fort. Let's keep moving.
Alright. Let me grab this thing. Let me grab that smoke grenade. Go, go, go. Nope. Sorry. Accidentally did that. Another one, another big dude. There we go. Give me that double.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
Triple.
Leave it to me.
Okay. Alright, so business as usual.
My turn.
Yeah.
That, yeah, there we go. 1,000, okay.
My turn.
I was about to say that Emma is probably the one that does the least amount of damage, but that's more than enough to actually kill him.
I've only...
Well, 48. I've only... I interrupted her for a little bit there. Oh, man. Okay, I gotta have to walk to the other side. Oh, there's a rest area over there. That means that the boss is getting close
Is that a treasure chest?
to vanish. Okay, let's see. What does Mirage Sepith do? Vanish, I mean. Attack Crash can vanish enemies. Oh my god. Put that on ya. 10% chance.
Ooh, an Ormond charging station! That door near it looks like it leads outside.
Probably an external corridor. Everyone, follow me.
Mm-hmm. Reviving Bomb, Battle Scope. Nope. Or another Reviving Bomb. Oh god, they're expecting us to die. Okay, let us rest. Save our progress. We already went, we've already gone past our 2-hour limit, but man, I want to know what happens next. I kind of want to keep going. I don't want to stop. Man. Let's go just a little bit more. Let's at least kill the boss. I can feel him close. Go, go, go. Let's stop those guns. I wonder what Group B is doing.
Where are we?
This must be Borrelia Canyon.
Honestly, from what I can tell, you don't get...
Crossbell State on the other side.
You don't get anything from vanished enemies. Unless it's the last enemy. You can see Crossbell State on the other side.
There!
The guns. Oh, these bitches are about to shoot. Sega's working on a new Sonic racing game. Like, Sonic and Sega All-Stars, all that. If it's that kind of game, then I'm pumped. I will love that.
The railway guns.
Don't waste too much CP on this fight.
They're enormous.
They sure are.
Damn! How'd they manage to get them prepped so fast? Don't tell me they're just gonna let them rip without even setting a target.
Instructor!
What? Who's there? Oh yeah, it's these guys.
Control unit archaism?
I totally forgot about these dudes.
Well, they're certainly not shy about bringing out the big guns.
Damn it! We don't have time for this. We need to take these things out fast.
Right there with you.
Let's send these cretins to the scrap heap.
Alright, do we actually have a time limit?
I welcome all challengers.
Here we go.
Okay, these guys look like bosses, but yeah, level 51, yeah, they look super tough, but no wonder Hasio said to not waste too much CP, because I feel like the real boss is still yet to come. Zephyranthus. Alright, let's see how they react to, well, actually, not too much CP, right? So basically no S-crafts or whatever. So let's just S-breaks. S-breaks. No ultimate world-shattering attacks here. Let's just keep it a little bit more subtle. Thundering Roar. Attacks with bullets and lightning. Raises physical abilities with a war cry. Only on the self. Alright, Flash. Overtakes foes with a lightning bolt. Oh wow, you can do that for... We can do that. There we go, purple lightning. Assist. Basically just no S-breaks, yeah. We've been able to do just fine without using them too much. How about Luminous Ray? Maybe, I don't know, I get the sense that then maybe that'll work on them. Yeah, 1 star and everything? Fuck.
My turn.
Alright, Laura. Armor Breaker.
Shatter.
3396.
Now.
Didn't do as much damage as I thought it would do. Flare Bomb. 2 flames collide, causing a great explosion. Okay, I'm not gonna do this until these guys... Until both of them are gonna be, you know... There we go. That makes sense.
My turn.
That was well done, Laura. Cross Crusade. Bathe in Holy Light. Silverthorn. Condensed Insanity. Frost Edge. Crystallized Ice. Oh, Earth. Okay, these guys have Earth. Yggdrasil? Oh man, that'd be a waste. Oh, there we go. I can do both. But I'll like really have to like measure it all the way. Oh man, this is gonna take a while.
My turn.
Well, no harm in trying, right? Draws foes in a vortex of light. Increases physical abilities at the expense of magical ones. Tears armor from enemies. Why is her CP like 66? Everybody else is in like the 200s, and for some reason she's still pretty damn low.
Leave it to me.
Alright, she's preparing something. Tears up normal status. I think we should just focus on one.
My turn.
If we divvy up the... If we keep dividing the fucking Earth Pulse, stimulates healing. If we keep dividing our strength in half, I think it's gonna take a lot longer for us to kill him. We got a fucking magical ability of our own, bitch. There we go, giant tree. Fuck off. They're at 4,000, alright. That's fine.
Of course.
Radiant Wings, I think, also grants insight, which raises evasion. Radiant Wings. Yeah. Increases physical abilities. Only for herself. I'd rather have it be, like, something that everybody can benefit from. Can I do, like, any magical ability that, like, fucking gets in the way of that guy's, like, zero art? Yeah, there we go. Oh my god, I can totally do a grand press. Oh my god, I can just barely do both. Just barely do both. And it'll be a zero art. Oh, these guys are not budging. Yeah, okay.
Here we go.
We're good. Motivate. Should we do another motivate? No, strength 25%. I think we're good. Arc slash. Arc shape shockwave. Enemy's eye speed. Art. Earth pulse. Stimulates healing. And passion. Raises spirits. Yeah, give that to Laura. There we go. Movement down. And to do that, we gotta raise up her her SP. Ancient glyph. Oh, fuck! What? Oh, God, I mean, we could definitely be a lot... Okay, you're gonna fucking do that shit again. You're gonna fucking throw a meteor at us. Oh, boy, okay, yeah, I mean, both of them together, that definitely hurts, but, Tier... Athelas revives one ally, heals a medium amount. Still have 3 turns of strength. They like to spam that. Alright, who needs it more? I guess me. No, Emma. Emma needs it more. She barely has any fucking health.
Leave it to me.
Crit him. Alright, there we go. The guy's about to die.
My turn.
Oh, you get to go again. I just wail on him again. There we go.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. Just do more healing. Alright, Laura.
Now. You have my thanks. Right.
And wail on him even more. Armor breaker. Go.
Shatter.
3,000. That's pretty good.
Leave it to me.
This guy's resisting to it, but again, I'm not entirely sure. Silver Thorn, Aqua Bleed. Okay, if I do these other... Yeah, I don't want to use my EP too much. Rena's petrified? I didn't even notice. Let's cure that. What removes petrification? Softening ointment. I did not even notice that he was petrified. I mean, I saw him like grayed out, and I'm like, what? I said like maybe it's not his turn yet, but shockwave blast. Ooh. Oh boy.
My turn.
I think we're good.
My turn.
Yeah, if she crits, that's fine.
Go.
Just wail on him.
Yeah.
The delay will be minimal.
Arcus, activate.
Leave it to me.
Now.
Thanks.
There are counterattacks? Yeah, there are.
My turn.
I think the enemy can one-shot a petrified target. Ooh. Good thing I healed him. Oh, come on! He has like a pixel of health. There we go.
Evil will fall before my blade.
Oh, look at that. We're so close. I think I want to switch him out for Millium. I mean, I don't have to do that outside of battles. I can just switch someone out within the battle, but... Oh, fuck.
A self-destruct mechanism. Does their cowardice know no bounds?
We're running out of time. I'm gonna go on ahead. Follow me as soon as you're sure it's safe to...
They're gonna shoot him. Things are not looking good at all. I mean, I do know that towards the end it does take a turn for the worst. Oh my god, their dicks are expanding. Oh my god, how long are they gonna fucking go? Jesus, those fucking tanks got their Viagra.
Railway guns.
No, no, no!
Don't!
Super Saiyan? Did you watch the credits roll? What did we do?
What? They didn't launch anything.
What was that explosion then?
Oh, maybe the first bullet in each of the railway guns is a blank to prevent firing accidents.
What?
What?
Yeah, what?
They do that?
Sure seems that way. And now that they fired once, it's gonna take some time before they're ready to fire again.
Then if we can reach them before that...
Bro, Rena got headphones on.
Yeah. There's no way we're going to let them get off a second shot.
Okay, so they made us panic for fucking nothing. Alright, so now we can actually... Their lack of foresight bought us more time. So what is this, the second half of the fucking... Alright. Yeah, now we're on the other side. Millium is about to level up. And a whole bunch of others, so I would say that... I would fight a little bit more just to level them up.
My turn.
Oh, there we go. Vanished.
Yeah. Here.
My turn. Hey!
Hoi.
Okay.
They made it so dramatic.
Okay. Burning daylight.
Alright, Million leveled up.
I did it.
I mean, yeah, it does kind of suck that you don't get anything out of vanished enemies, but at least you get rid of them pretty fucking quickly. Oh, this one has an enemy on it.
Is that a treasure chest?
Tiara bomb. That was where the opening ended. The cliffhanger was blanks. The guys all excited over nothing. Alright, I saved. Let's see how this looks like.
You messed with the wrong teacher.
Really? It's just more of the same dudes? Okay, neutral. And water. There we go.
Leave it to me.
Alright, Reno, take care of those guys.
Okay.
Oh, one of them has zero arts. Oh, there we go. Firebolt, flare bomb. It seemed like that's the only. Oh well, I can do that stuff, but I'd rather attack. Firebolt. Sure, start attacking this guy. Should be easy compared to the last fight. Yeah, it should be nothing. Alright, that was just so that the enemy doesn't have it and we do.
Leave it to me.
I think just regular physical attacks will do just fine. Coming out from the back.
Sorry.
Miss me.
Okay.
Hit all 2, 3. There we go. Hit 3 of them.
This is it.
Awesome.
An opening.
Alright, that was great. That was great. That was awesome.
My turn.
Okay. There's only, what, 2 dudes left? Alright, let's just kill that guy right off the bat.
My turn.
And we'll start wailing on him. Thrust him!
Not half bad.
You say as you outdo us.
1.7. Oh, that's a lot of levels.
I did it.
I've been staring at Laura and Feet talking before they fight in my game. They've just been standing there. Really? Because you've been watching me do this?
That should suffice.
That's flattering. Thank you. I'll take that as a really nice compliment. That you have stopped playing the game altogether because you're watching me do this. Deep Archer. What's that? Sounds deep. Oh, what? Prevents seal and mute. A gem made from high purity amber emits an amber glow. Good shit. Oh yeah, there we go. Evergreen. I'm sure a lot of this shit will benefit her too. Gladiator belt. Hiking shoes. Blue tunic. I've been staring at Laura too, but for other reasons. Wow. Dirty boy. Keep a charge, smoke grenade. Alright, let's haul ass over there. We gotta stop them guns. Alright. Oh my god, there's a guardian getting in the way of our progress. Oh man, woe is me. How will we ever get out of this one? Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, why don't ya? Get out of here.
We have the advantage.
Oh no! How are we gonna get out of this problem?
My turn.
What a pickle we've gotten ourselves into.
Yes.
We have fought so much fucking worse than this.
Hey! Evil will fall before my blade.
Let evil fall.
Just
Gaius!
getting started.
We're getting pretty close to reaching, like, 10,000 fucking HP points. There we go, heart points. Heart points. We're getting very, very close to reaching that 10,000 mark, which sounds fucking crazy to me. Usually, yeah, RPGs get so ridiculous with their fucking numbers. They're so arbitrary. That's why I like Paper Mario, where Paper Mario is just like a point. You know, 1 point of damage, 2 point of damage, 3. Like, the maximum that you can do is like 10. Orange cape. Prevents faint. Very vivid orange colored cape. There we go, just put it on somebody. Alright, floor 2. God, we still got a long way to go. I kind of have to go. But I don't want to leave it on this kind of cliffhanger. I kind of want to keep going. But there's stuff that I need to do. We'll finish this room. We'll do this room. And after we're done fucking up the people in here,
another storage area.
We'll call it. I need to. Like, I legitimately, because of time restraints, I need to go. But I don't want to stop! Let's grind a little bit more in here, and we'll call it.
The advantage is ours.
My turn.
1926.
Yeah. Here.
Ah, come on.
Right.
Don't delay the inevitable.
Leave it to me.
Row, fight the power.
Lights out for them. Good work.
Laura's about to level up again. I know that feeling. Yeah. I love the fucking footprints all over that little thing. Where does that take us? Oh, there's a chest over there. They're enemies here. Alright, based on last time, it shouldn't be that bad, right?
I welcome all
Oh my god, there's a fuck ton of them. I was like that a few days ago playing this game. I don't want to stop it, but it was almost 4. Damn. You're neutral. Like, I can hit you with anything, and you still be like, oh, okay. Let's do that. Area. Attack with bullets and lightning. I'm helping! Let's see here. Hydro cannon? Yeah, maybe with those two over there. Lost track of time. Got you into it. Yeah, that what happens to me too. Like, whenever I play a game that I'm like super duper hooked on, like that's what happens to me. Like I say, I'm gonna play a little bit of it, but then next thing you know is fucking 4 in the morning and yeah. The exploration must be tedious at times. A little bit. You kind of, you know, you get so excited about what's gonna happen next that you kind of just want to get on with it, but yeah, whatever. It's a video game. It tends to have these kinds of segments.
Here we go.
But Super Sam is now online.
My turn.
My turn. Spaku. I feel like her physical attacks will are actually stronger.
Right.
All right, one by one, but we're doing it. Sometimes.
My turn.
Leave it to me.
All right, we're taking care of them. Oh, we can burst now. We have enough points for that.
It's my turn.
Right.
And we're done.
That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Laura is level 49. Okay. We're about to reach the 50s. Hellfire. What the hell is that? Flame Tongue, Volcanic Rain, and Flare Bomb? Damn. Get that. Then I guess I can give Volcanic Rain to her. Heat up. Cure stat down. Flame Tongue. Give her the volcanic shit. Shield La Forte. And Passion? I feel like Impassion might be good for her. I need more healing for her. Like, she's not really getting the job done as I thought she would. Tiara. There you go, heal. And then she has Tyrol. Alright. Nathaniel is here saying, hey people! Hey, what up? It's a bit worse than the second game. Oh, there's more exploration. Just by a bit. Alright, all the enemies respawn in this area. Alright, we're saving our progress. I'm gonna get to the other side of this fucking thing and we'll call it. Saving system data. It's getting real exciting. Every fight we do just makes us all the more strong. We get stronger, our power level will know no limits. We will defeat Kakarot. Come on! Stop! There we go! Mainly because you get a lot of the same areas and some of the new areas are bigger. Ooh.
My turn.
Do it!
Do it! Do it!
My turn.
Okay.
Kill, 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 kill.
Of course. Huh? Evil will fall before my blade.
Just a little tiny bit of EXP. But like fighting Goombas, it's so easy. Cheer bomb. Summon here. Oh, the guy could see us from all the way through the door.
Here they come.
This game looks hella fun. It is hella fun.
My turn. Right.
Any arts? No.
Go.
Let's see, Autumn Leaf Cutter. Hamon Kata! We can do that. We can do a Hamon Kata.
There.
See ya.
Leave it to me.
I wish it was on PS4. Pretty soon it will be. I mean, at least in Japan it will. And so I'm assuming that there might be a release, an English release for that on PS4 in America as well. Actually, Cold Steel 1 and 2 is gonna come out on PS4, like the better version. Like basically, they're gonna take the PC version, they're gonna put it on PS4 as a brand new release for 1 and 2. They haven't confirmed it for the West, but it'd be really weird for them not to do that. I would totally buy it. I mean, I am fucking in love with this game right now, so just to show my support and to see all the voice acting, all the brand new voice acting, and you know, higher resolution and stuff like that, I would totally, I'd buy it. I would buy like a boxed version of it.
My turn.
Or hey, even better yet, I have experience with this game, so I can call Xseed and be like, yo, can you hook me up with that review code? And I can do that too. They already gave me Cold Steel 2 on PS3, right? You know, they trust me. Even though I haven't done a review for that one yet, because I'm still playing this. But I did a review for the first one, so, you know, baby steps. The two games were originally planned as one. That would have been a really fucking long game. Girls with giant swords are bae. I hope so. I buy that on PS4 so fast. Yeah, me too. I'd buy that. I would buy the Trails in the Sky remakes. I want to have those Vita remakes come over, even if it's PC or Switch. Look, now the Nintendo Switch is kind of like the brand new Vita, like an actually successful Vita. And so what I would want, if they're gonna bring Trails in the Sky the remake, dude, just bring in the Switch. If you give me Legend of Heroes for Switch, I will love you forever. I fucking buy that in a heartbeat. Console, like TV, Legend of Heroes, and take it portable wherever you go. That's it. Like I'm gonna be fucking glued to my Switch forever, and we'll stream it obviously if that ever happens. Ah! My mother's buying a Switch on Friday. My brother. I said my mother. My brother's buying one on Friday. That would be a good purchase. Right now, I feel like there are enough games that have built up over time that I think now is as good a time as ever to get a Switch. Imagine SK7 on the Switch. Maybe.
Leave it to me.
I mean, I feel like SK7 is gonna be like the most like graphics intensive. Oh fuck! Defend the waifu. Oh god, even Laura got a little bit of that.
My turn.
And one for me.
I feel like recently they've really been focusing on graphics and making the games look better and better and better.
Not half bad.
And so that's why they have kept a lot of their more recent games on Switch. I mean, on PS4. So like, who knows what the possibilities are for bringing them over to Switch. But if they can have Shinobi Replay and have that run at 60 frames and, you know, even have like the PBS, like transparent water thing. I think it's possible. As long as PS4 gets it, I'm happy. Yeah, I mean, because I have a PS4, so, you know. Alright, Sepith. Alright, let's see what's beyond this point.
This is the freight platform. We finally made it to the other side.
We've got to be close. Just need to head up that staircase over there.
Is that a treasure chest?
Shield 3. I'm pretty sure we have, like, Shield 2 or something. I never use Judgment Bolt for anything. And I think it might actually be better for us to... Yeah, 40. Who has the lowest defense? ADF. 510, 470, 430, 460. Okay, Emma, you get it. Because you have the lowest. So, Yggdrasil, Cross Crusade, and Passion. All of this sounds really great. Luminous, Silverthorn. Athela. Okay, yeah. I think we may have to get rid of... okay, Luminous Ray. What's more powerful? Silverthorn or Luminous Ray? Yeah, so Shield 3. That's what I want. Yeah, there we go. 470. She's kind of more on the level as everyone else. Yeah, 472, 472. Exactly the same as Sarah. Alright. Silverthorn. What's stronger? For some reason, I have a boner for Luminous Ray. I kind of like that. A Beam of Lunar Light. Well, that one has Confused 40%, so I would say that one is better. So I'll just leave it like that. Silverthorn stronger? Alright, I'll keep that. Go up the stairs. I'm assuming there's going to be a charging station somewhere around here. Bum-ba-da-dum, ba-bum. Okay. I was about to say, like, Fog, we gotta go through all this shit again? No. Doesn't seem like it. Oh! Arcus! Getting a phone call.
Sarah here. Yeah, we're almost to the railway gun. Yeah, may Adios be with us both.
Edios.
Is Group B almost there?
This is it, so get ready!
Alright. Go! The arts are typically in tiers.
Here they come.
Yeah, I know, but they never say, like, Mirage 1, Mirage 2, or something like that, you know? They usually just give it a different name, and so it's difficult to figure out. I want to see the DLC list for 7. Yeah, we're not going to see that in a long time. Right now, they're revealing the DLC for Burst Renewal, and so they already confirmed Naruku, yeah, I think Naruku, Kagura, and Ryoki, they're showing up in Burst Renewal. There were, like, some screenshots that came out for, like, of, like, Naruku fighting. So they're gonna be in it, too.
Leave it to me.
Now, are they gonna be free? I have no idea. You know, just like how, you know, Gas and Hebijo are for a limited time. I don't know, but, it seemed like they're just bringing all of the... They're bringing all the girls in there. After unlocking more supports in BD, I love how Mom Pukumaru can constantly stuff her face, just still retain her thick figure. I want Valkyrie Drive for PS4. That'd be good. I would want a brand new Valkyrie Drive. I wouldn't just want the same one. I would just want like a sequel or like something different. I just want a brand new Valkyrie Drive game for PS4, not necessarily Bikuni. Even though that would be good too, because you know you already got the PC version, right? So just put that out on PS4. Oh, Leo makes a return. Maybe Burst Renewal might be the game where we actually see Yuyaki, Leo, Basho, you know, show up and actually fight. I believe in the second game they rank arts and crafts, so you know... Arts and crafts. You know which is stronger. I think the strongest goes up to 4 times S rank. Ooh. Like, quadruple S rank. Alright. Yeah, they do make it clear, like, what is stronger. Then that'd be good. If they show us, like... If they show us their power level, you know? Okay, we had our nap. I mean, the boss is right here, right? What kind of guy would I be if I just left you guys on this cliffhanger? I do need to go, but I want to look at this. Brand new game would be better. Still have 2 more islands we don't know about, yeah. Maybe they can do a bundle, you know, maybe it can be like Bayonetta. Or like if you buy the new one, you get the second one as well, or I don't know. Alright, boss time. HD remake with more stuff. I feel like they probably use all those resources on the brand new game rather than just remaking the older one.
So these are the railway guns.
Alright.
It's gigantic.
And they intend to turn this on a city full of hundreds of thousands of innocent people.
Oh, they're G-Man. Or not. He's one of those people. Like, I know, like, when we saw him last time, he was, like, dressing himself up as one of these. Who the hell are you? Are you those kids from the military academy? Stay away from the railway gun. Oh, yeah, because we're going to listen to you. Oh, God, there's a bunch of them. Be careful of her S-craft? What are you talking about? Bah.
Enough from you! We need to take them down as quickly as possible.
I still have to play Nier? Oh yeah, we already played through Nier. That was great. Terrorist gun. Great description. G is in crossbow. Oh yeah, that's right. Ah, I keep forgetting that G is in crossbow. Burst!
Let's go, everyone.
You got leave it to me.
Oh my god, yes! Yes.
My turn.
I love it.
Hey!
Hoi! Slay these chumps. I will. Firecracker? Is Nier hard to beat? Nope, not at all.
Leave it to me.
Not at all. There's a difficulty level that you can choose from. You know, like if you don't want to spend too much time with the game, you can just put it on easy and you'll be fine. It doesn't deter from the experience, I find. Come on, kill him!
Leave it to
Oh,
me.
God. Seriously? You have to fucking do this shit? You guys are pretty durable. There we go. Finishing blow. Good.
Okay.
Come on. Don't miss. Done. Natural remedy. Overkill.
My turn.
Alright, now we're just gonna bully the fuck out of you now.
Of course. Hey!
Hoi!
Okay.
I think for arts, tiara, small amount, or yeah, you know, do tiara on yourself.
Arcus, activate.
Doesn't it have multiple
Leave it to
innings?
me.
Yep. Yes, it does.
No.
No.
Lights out for them. Good work.
2.2. Good.
Great.
G's not named in Ao no Kiseki where the attack happens, but I assume he was among them. They all kept their helmets
A
on.
matter of course.
Nice.
Maybe that's why they showed him putting a helmet on, you know, like in that other cutscene. Just so that you know that, you know, he was one of those people. God damn it.
This is the first time I've crossed swords with the Imperial Liberation Front.
They don't seem really strong, just really obstinate.
Yeah, of course. For every big group of bad guys, you're gonna have a bunch of goons that don't really
Push them to go this far.
amount to anything.
We can discuss that later.
Right. We need to stop the railway gun first.
So how do we stop it? Just by destroying it or what?
Get back.
Oh, is that lady? Fire sword lady.
It would have been smarter to stay away, S.
I'm impressed you saw me coming, Purple Lightning.
I still didn't take my plate out of the microwave.
I see the rumors about you weren't just trumped-up stories.
I love a good compliment, but getting one from a terrorist just doesn't put a spring in my step.
I love how the little arrow in the text box doesn't follow the character. It just stays in the same place. Now it just looked like Laura's saying it.
Still, I suppose the fact you're here means the other ringleaders must be over at the other gun.
V certainly is.
Scarlet.
As for Gideon, I'm sorry to say he lost his life in Crossbell a short while ago.
Suicide bomber.
What? He did?
That is a doorknob.
I just received a call about it a few minutes ago. Apparently, he was killed by a real top-rate Jaeger Corps hired by your friend, the Blood and Iron Chancellor.
He just got killed by a Jaeger.
Poor guy. I heard it was practically a massacre.
Templar sword.
What a terrible way to go.
Well, Grams isn't exactly known for his bountiful sense of mercy.
If you don't want to die like a dog, don't run around snapping your fangs at everyone.
Oh god, Eustace is laying it down.
You keep
Okay.
talking like this has nothing to do with you, but I take it you've got no intention of beating a retreat. It sounds like you've got the railway gun set to automatic firing mode too.
I was wondering what that sound was. It was loading another round!
Oh, I was hoping you'd miss it in all your battling. It's got, 10 minutes or so to go.
Conniving witch.
You can let us past, or we're going to force our way through. Your choice.
Careful. She's a dangerous one to tangle with.
Whatever. It's like how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus all of us. Like yeah, like 7 versus 1. We're good.
And she's hiding something.
Right again.
Oh great, more of these guys.
Giant archaisms!
Ooh, just my color, too.
Holy archaisms, Batman.
For borrowed muscle, I've really taken a liking to them.
That's Scarlet.
Gideon might have fallen, but it's not too late. To send the Chancellor to join him on his way to Gehenna!
Gehenna? What?
How about you go instead?
Oh fuck.
Spell's counting on us. Strike with everything you've got.
Let's rock!
Heaven or hell? Round 1. Let's rock. Alright, here we go.
Think you can satisfy me, little kitten?
Satisfy you?
Go!
Sure. Let's see if Lord Albarian does.
Great towers!
Oh shit! Oh boy.
Lord Albarian! Rest in peace.
What? These fucking attacks are crazy.
Go! Alright, let's do this!
Gehenna is basically their hell.
My turn.
Raise across the battlefield, dominating foes. All faint 100%. Attack with bullets. Raises physical ability with a war cry. I say we just unload all over their insides. Okay, nice, nice. Alright, purple lightning, show us what you got. Oh, okay. Oh, fucking die.
Let's see you live through this! Plasma storm!
Oh, hey, there we go. You think I'm gonna let you get away after shit talking so much? Oh my god, I love it. We're all fucking burning it all. Alright, your 2 little goonies, they're out of the picture.
Aren't you feisty? We'll see how long that lasts.
Go!
Should we? 2,000? I mean, I don't want to risk it now. Nah, fuck it.
Flames, gather on my blade!
Of course Rena's gonna be the one to finish it. Get a taste of your own fire. That's just like chill the fuck out. No! You chill the fuck out. You're the one that are using like giant guns to destroy entire cities. We did it.
Not bad.
She didn't even touch us. Didn't even touch us. He's missing this. You can watch the archive, I guess. So is she gonna die too? I'm assuming they're all gonna get picked out one by one. Take her out before she uses her S-craft. There we go. That's all you needed to do, just, done. Bodied. Alright, one gun was stopped. I can only assume that Group B also stopped it. Yeah, there we go. There they are. Alright, they beat that guy too.
Systems deactivated.
Good. Thank you, Morgana. I mean, Fee.
Thank goodness.
Ah, you got me.
Bah.
Shouldn't have expected any less from the ace of the 4th Armored Division. Or from Sylphid. The rest of you weren't half bad either.
Isn't this the guy that voices Ragnar in BlazBlue? I feel like, what was his name? Patrick something. I recognize the voice. I've heard him before.
I can't believe you could take on this many of us at once.
You were one tough old bear.
Bear?
Neidhart here. We've regained control of the left railway gun.
Yeah, we took control of the right as well. Alright, we did it. Coordinated. Good.
We've deactivated the right wing's railway gun over here. Good work.
Good work. Otskara sama deshita.
Did it.
Oh, thank goodness.
Emma just talked like a super casual, like, ah, good.
My. You can hardly call our crossing paths coincidence.
But what are they gonna do now? Knowing that these are like the main villains of the game, I'm assuming they're just gonna find some way to escape.
Oh well, no matter.
Somehow I feel like when she was standing there, the wind missed an opportunity to blow her skirt up. The white-haired chick.
Everything played out just like C said it would, both here and in Crossbell.
What are you talking about?
Comrade S. What?
What? How can they still move?
They're getting back up? Oh my god, don't tell me they're zombies.
We'd completely incapacitated them.
Oh, now that we got their, we have our backs turned, so now she's gonna fucking run away. Go, Comrade S. Regroup with Comrade C and V and bring the hammer down once and for all. Yeah, of course they're gonna run away.
That's the plan. Well, I'll catch you all in the great beyond.
And now she's just standing around like we never fought, you know? Like, now she's up and about and jumping around everywhere. What? Can't we, like, just kill her? You know, like, seriously, like, you know, they were trying to kill an entire city, so, you know, losing one life, not that big of a price to pay. They are terrorists anyway, you know? Or at least arrest them right now while she's incapacitated, not just stand there and keep our distance. Yeah, sure. Just watch her run away.
She wouldn't.
Nah, of course. Oh, well. Damn. No, don't kill her. There we go. They got the right idea. At least they tried to shoot. Even this slow-ass motherfucker still escaped. Great. Everything that we did was for nothing. Like, they just fucked our shit up, and they were able to get out of it.
Leader of the Imperial Liberation Front. Allow me to extend my congratulations. You did well, fending off our two-pronged attack here and
This is what I hate about RPGs. Is like we never truly do anything until like the very, very, very end. Because, like, in all RPGs, there's always this constant fucking, like, shitty, like, marathon of, like, beat the bad guy, run away. Beat the bad guy, run away. Beat the bad guy, run away. And it's not until, like, the very, very, very end that you actually get to, like, defeat someone and actually make a change. You did stop the guns. Yeah, but, like... But if, like, the bad guys are still out and about, they're still gonna go and fuck some shit up somewhere else. Like, just... We stop one thing, but we're not gonna stop, you know, like, future things from happening, you know? We could just end it all, here and now, but just putting a bullet in their heads, and that's it, we're done. You know? A lot better to have these fucking motherfuckers die instead of, like, the fucking thousands that could have died in Crossbell. But no, in typical RPG fashion, we gotta just stand there and stare at them and just watch them leave. Just like in every RPG. Every single one is always the same. That's why there's always, like, 2 or 3 villains in fucking JRPGs instead of a bunch of them, because you always see them constantly escape. I hate it!
But you would be foolish to assume this is the end of it.
Team Rocket blasted off again. Yeah, kinda like that.
The hammer of judgment shall fall again. My friend,
No boy, if only we had vehicles that could fly as well. Maybe then we'd like chase after them or something. I don't know. Damn you! So this is the ILF. They're even more brazen than I heard.
So C was here after all.
Who is he anyway? What's he hiding? Even the intelligence division's drawing a blank trying to gather info on him.
At least
We'll
this
get
time
you.
we managed to capture some of them alive.
We'll get you next time.
And they will talk.
Oh god. What? Did they take their cyanide pills? Oh no.
What the hell?
They went out Nazi style.
Is this poison?
They just killed themselves.
What?
Damn!
Mission failed. Halfway success, halfway fail.
Looks like these guys all swallowed neurotoxin capsules. I don't think we're gonna be able to save them. I doubt it'll work, but I'm gonna try to neutralize the poison. Emma, if you've got any herbs you think might help, give me a hand here.
Where'd you find that? Did you just have that at the ready?
Of course.
Whenever you need it? Try to save one of them so that you can get them to
think
talk.
they'll pull through?
Not sure. I'd give them 50-50 maybe.
Even if we can keep them alive, there's no guarantee they'll regain consciousness.
Yeah, no guarantee that they'll talk either.
No.
Oh no, no way.
Why? Why would they go this far?
What a sight.
These are the kinds of people we're dealing with.
Well,
with some quick thinking, hard fighting, and a little luck, we were able to stop a potentially devastating terrorist attack in its tracks. But with the political climate as it was, this incident, overshadowed by the crisis in Crossbell, was never made public.
Really? So nobody's gonna know that we basically saved thousands of people's lives. We were like heroes and nobody's gonna know about it.
In the days that followed, we still felt shaken. Our eyes newly opened to the dangers facing our homeland, both outside and within.
Alright, that's chapter 5 over. Signs and Omens. Well, we still have like 2 chapters left, I think. And then like a little bit after that.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world.
Rank up, we're A4. Alright. That's a pretty big deal.
I've got a little reward here for you.
Received Skanda Gem as a perk. Ooh, that was my favorite shit I got my Tensei demon. Skanda Gem. Field study August. Alright, we got 9 points.
Drinks are on me someday.
Why? Not tell anyone that they saved the world? This isn't the Dark Knight.
Good showing, everyone.
You bet your fucking ass we got an A. Look at that. Yeah, we did. That was like ages ago. Old Schoolhouse Mystery 5, the motorcycle thing, the 7 mysteries. God, that felt like so long ago. Swimming lessons, Sleeping Boy, Arcade School Training Bout. Yeah, that's all Legram then. Evil Highway Monster, Monster 1, Monster 2. And the second monster was a robot, yeah. Many hands make light work. Offering to the departed, Golden Catch, that's the fish thing. Ace to the history question, and the practical exam. Yeah, and we did all of the... Yeah, the 9 points is literally all of the Guerrilla Fortress stuff. Fuck. Alright, all of the bombs got strengthened. Okay, we leveled up, level 3 with Millium. Alright, got cover and counterattack, that's good. Leveled up with Sarah, although, again, as Hasio says, I don't think we'll be able to use her again. So I guess, you know, if we ever do play as her again, then, you know, at least we have a level 4, right? Deadly Assist, Powerful Strike. Alright, we're saving our progress, and now we're actually going to end this episode. Now we're actually going to end it. Signs. Oh, I was about to get a little scared there for a moment, because it's like, why isn't the save file showing up? Why is it taking so long? Did the game freeze? Oh no, we're gonna have to do that all over again. But it wanted to show me the trophy first. As a matter of fact, I'll save twice. This other second save file is still in Legram, just in case I still want to say goodbye to someone else. And that is saying, Red Faction is the suckiest ending ever. Alright, that's a legitimate and completely unrelated thing that you mentioned there, but that's fine. Alright, so we'll continue. Although, alright, how far off are we gonna go? Oh my god, that's a pretty big jump. This was a pretty epic episode, honestly.
Half a month after the incident at Corellia Fortress, a sense of lingering unease still hung over the Empire.
This was a pretty epic episode, and you came into the series like halfway through. Like you haven't even seen like the entire like beginning part. Looks at us.
The government increased patrols by the railway military police as part of their counter-terrorism measures, while the noble faction bolstered their provincial armies. There were even rumors that they'd hired several Jaeger Corps. At the center of everything was the Imperial Liberation Front.
Alright. Alright. I don't wanna... If I keep going, I'm just gonna keep on playing and playing and playing and playing, and I'm just not gonna stop. I need to stop here. I was actually thinking of recording a couple of things before I went to bed. Mostly Summer and Kagura stuff, because thanks to Burst Renewal, there's still, like, other announcements, and I even want to look at Dragon Ball FighterZ with, you know, like a Broly and Bardock. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot of news that I would like to make videos on, but I just haven't had the time, so, yeah. I was thinking, with, like, the 1 hour that I have left, maybe I'll record a thing. I also want to talk about Gamacon and stuff like that. Alright. Pretty epic episode. Talking about games where the villain gets away. Okay. I guess in that aspect, then I guess it is appropriate. We'll see more S later. Yay? Question mark. Perfect. I know I missed a few things earlier on. I mean, you arrived at, like, the best part. I mean, it really doesn't take a whole lot of previous knowledge to kind of just understand what's going on. You know, terrorists, stop them. You know, we're students, and we're barely, like, looking at the harsh reality of the military and war and all that stuff. Pretty simple. But, you know, you're kind of missing, like, all of the character development and all the times that we spent together in this very, like, Persona-style social kind of thing. But, overall, you know, I think, you arrived at just the right time. But anyway, that about does it for us. That was episode 32, I think, of, The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. I liked it. Yeah, it was pretty epic. It was, an awesome episode. A lot of stuff happened. We did go, like, an entire hour overtime, but I got too excited. I really, really wanted to know what happens after, like, the cliffhanger at the very, very opening of the game. So, we're gonna stop here. We'll continue on tomorrow. As always, tomorrow, Thursday, at around, maybe not 8, if it is 8, it'll be late. It'll for sure. It'll probably be like 8:30 or something like that, because I am going to be coming back home like pretty late. Like, by the time I get back home, it'll be 8 o'clock, and you know, I will like literally just arrive home just to like immediately like turn the computer on and start streaming. So do bear with me if if it's 8 o'clock and you know I'm still not streaming. You know, you should probably wait like maybe like 10 or 15 minutes, and it should be live tomorrow. What else? Any housekeeping? Anything else that I need to say? Nothing else. Yeah, so, I really want to get back into the habit of making, like, more casual, like, commentary videos. And, I do want to keep recording Bon Appetit. And I am working on a brand new, like, GGHF review, like the Ibn Battuta one, but for another game. So, and that takes a lot of time. That takes a lot of work. I have, like, a script, and I'm typing everything out, so you're not gonna see that anytime soon. That's gonna take a while. And so to kind of fill in the time, and you know, before Persona 5 comes back and with the ending and all that stuff, I do want to get back into the habit of, you know, making commentary videos and covering news and stuff like that, because I do want to get the website active again. There's like 1,000,000,001 things going on in my mind right now that I want to do, but I just need to find the time to do it. And, you know, the university takes priority on top of, you know, above all of that stuff. So, like, you know, if it takes too long for me to make a video, or if there's something that you want me to talk about and I haven't, I'm sorry, but, you know, it's just, I gotta balance on my priorities. And as long as I'm not making a living off of this, then, you know, there really is no reason for me to, like, sacrifice schoolwork for this. So, it does suck, and I feel bad. You know, some people, there have been, like, a couple people that have, like, you know, just, like, certain kind of comments that I've, like, deleted because they get a little rude and saying, like, this channel is dead, or, like, just because I don't put out a video for, like, 2 or 3 days straight. And so, yeah, I just want the content to be a little better. I don't want to just, like, you know, do shit willy-nilly or on a whim or whatever. That's what the second channel is for, you know? So for the main channel, I do want, stuff like the Ibn Battuta video to be most of the content, I want to, like, make more higher quality stuff, at least in that perspective. I'm already building a top 10 lists, like a top 10 for the best Summer Kagura girls, a top 10 for the worst Summer Kagura girls, top 10, like, my favorite trailers for video games, top 10 best soundtrack, top 10 saddest moments in games. Like, I have, like, you should look at my phone, because I have, like, the notes section, like, filled to the brim with, like, top 10 list and video ideas and games that I want to review and stuff like that. So, I want to do that. I just need to find the time, and that's usually on the weekends. So, like, when Friday hits, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like, I take all of that time to just work on that, because my schedule is pretty fucking tight in the weekend, on the weekdays, especially Monday. Fuck. They should be done putting Saiyans in fighters, hopefully. We need more characters who aren't Saiyans. Yeah, I would like it if they actually took it in a more interesting route. I want to see Mr. Satan in fighters and see how that works. I just want them to go into, like, the comedy route. Have Master Roshi, have Mr. Satan. Just have, like, weird characters in there, and then of course I want super characters. Bring in Jiren, bring in Toppo, or bring Kefla or something like that. I think that'd be cool. We understand. Understandable. We get it. Priorities come first. Screw those idiots. Streaming again tomorrow? Yes. Yes, I will be streaming again tomorrow. Same time, 8 o'clock. It might be a little late. 8:30 at the latest. But yes, we will continue with Cold Steel tomorrow. Hopefully we can do a podcast one day about that. I am actually thinking of doing a podcast. I used to have the Etchicast. I'm obviously not doing that anymore. But I do want to bring it back. I do want to do, like, another, like, Etchy-related podcast. Or just something, I don't know, like an official, like, good game, have fun podcast. Where I don't, like, just typecast myself into, like, just one thing. Obviously, if I do, like, a GGHF, like, good talk, have fun, or something like that. I would definitely like it to be, like, kind of like how I do the vlogs, where I just kind of check in on you guys and just talk about random topics. And obviously, I would, like, talk about news and talk about, etchy stuff and, stuff like that. But I also want to do, like very specific podcasts. I want to do the World Ends With You podcast. I did one before, and I got into trouble because of the name and all that kind of shit. There were, like, copyright issues, and I had to cancel that show. But because the World Ends With You is coming back for the Switch, I really want to bring that podcast back in a big way, and I want to involve you guys. I want to, like, do it live, and I want to, have, like, segments and shit. Like, I have everything ready. It's literally going to be the same as last time, but it's just going to have a different name. And, yeah, like, the live version would be different from, like, the edited version, which would have, like, different, like, clips and stuff like that. It would have, like, more stuff on screen. Yeah, I have a lot of plans. It's just a matter of having time and you guys willing to kind of bear with me through all of this. I'm sorry, I've been busy with other stuff. You finished the game already? I haven't finished the game. I finished the chapter, but not the whole game. But anyway, I would join an SK one, like an SK podcast. That'd be cool. I mean, right now SK's pretty hot. I definitely would not like it to be, like, a weekly thing, because then I'd be, like, forcing myself to have, like, stuff to talk about. Yeah. That would be cool to have a panel like that. It would be boss. Yeah, I think I would like to have, like a GGHF podcast where I can just talk about whatever I want, instead of, like, these other specialized podcasts that, eventually, like, those games kind of lose popularity, or there's nothing going on with the company, or there aren't any new announcements, so you're kind of just, like, reaching for stuff to talk about, right? That's exactly why all of the Minecraft podcasts kind of, like, a lot of them died. That's why a lot of, if there are games that really rely on, like, I'll always getting updates and announcements like that, that's when it gets a little tough to kind of keep them alive, right? Without having to talk about, like, completely unrelated things. So that's why, like, if I ever do another podcast, it would be, like, a very open-ended, like, this is the Good Game Have Fun podcast. And within it, I talk about Summer Kagura, I talk about ecchi games, I talk about anything that I want. But You know, like, because I have that contingency plan of, like, if there's nothing Summer Kagura related happening now, then I can just talk about something else, right? Instead of, like, just typecasting myself into, I only talk about Summer Kagura. And, you know, if there's nothing going on, then what the fuck do I talk about, right? It would just be very difficult to move on from that point. So I just want to give myself the out of just talking about whatever. You pick the games, I'll do my homework, and we'll have a good time. I mean, I don't know if I would have guests on. Like, I don't know if I would have, like, a co-host or whatever. I mean, I definitely, I think it would be good to have somebody to bounce off of. But, I think I really need to learn how to handle myself on my own first. Because, I don't want another ecchi cast, you know, where I just, like, get so sick of, you know, hearing people talk about the same fucking thing, or getting, like, too fixated on one problem, or, like, you know, just arguing, you know? Like, I don't want to argue. I just want to have fun, you know, and just have a discussion instead of arguing. You know, that's one of the reasons for why I stopped liking doing the Etchicast, because, you know, it was just, like, cyclical. It was, like, the same rants about the same fucking things, and, like, neither one of the two knew when to fucking shut up. You know, I had that same problem. And so, like, I really want to learn how to present myself first on my own. You know, I feel like it's important for me to, like, learn how to do a good show alone before I even, like, have guests or, like, other people. Because if I don't have good chemistry with that person, and if we're not, like, in the same page, like, shit just breaks down, and, you know, fucking drama happens, and nobody's happy after that, you know? I'd rather, like, save myself the fucking drama and the complication and just do it on my own for the most part. And then it's a lot easier for me to edit it if I have, like, full, complete control instead of having to, like, you know, have to, like, rely on someone else, you know? Stuff like that. SK podcast would be deep. I do agree that you probably should review the whole SK anime episode by episode. Yeah, it would be, like, a good comeback for the anime vlogs and stuff like that. That would be cool. You pick the games, a little my homework. I think that if you do, you should edit how the audio and the video is portrayed on screen so YouTube doesn't flag you. Oh yeah, I'm totally, like, I'm down for that. And look, there are videos that are completely harmless that still get demonetized. So, like, whatever. Like, I don't even care about that anymore. I mostly, like, you know, relying on, like, donations and sponsorships and Patreon and stuff like that, you know. But for a long time now, I've done YouTube with the mindset of, like, the ads are not going to give me shit. Let's see. We need it to be family friendly? No, fuck being family friendly. It's not about being family friendly. I just don't want it to go off the rails too much. That's a problem that I have. I just want to, like, really, I want to train myself to be better at, like, you know, doing that kind of stuff. And it wouldn't be on, like, iTunes or anything of that shit. I don't even know how to do any of that. It's a shame, too. Etchicast towards the start was actually very entertaining. I love early Etchicast. Like, Etchicast from, like, episode 1 to, like, 18, I think, was, like, fantastic. But, like, everything, like, it started to go downhill from, like, episode fucking 20 forward. There were just a lot of, like, there was just a lot of bullshit. A lot of just us really not knowing what the fuck we were doing in a bad way. Especially the one where you talk about your favorite Summer Kagura girls. Oh, yeah. What I mean is no arguing or drama. Yeah, I want it to be fun, you know? Like, that's, like, the big thing. I want it to be fun and energetic and pretty free-flowing, but I just don't want to get fixated on just, like, one thing, you know? When there's, like, an argument that lasts for, like, a whole fucking hour. I hate that. I detest that. I want to keep going, you know? Like, take a topic, talk about it for, like, 15 minutes at the most. Move on to the next thing, you know? I don't know. It's tough, you know? Like, it's, making up, like, a brand new show, it's difficult. It's difficult. What I mean is no arguing or drama. At least you're honest, family friendly. The first is that here. The F, I mean. Read the top, friend. Family friendly. Like, the farthest that I will ever go in terms of being family friendly would be no cursing. You know? In terms of, like, the actual content that I talk about, it will be the same as always, you know? There will eventually come a time where I'll talk about controversial topics, and I think Samurai Kagura in itself is like a controversial topic for a lot of people. But if I ever compromise in any way, it would definitely be like no cursing. I would try my best not to curse, and if I do, I bleep it out in editing, like how I did the Even Batuta video, which is monetized because I did compromise. I did do all that shit. No, our motto here is that Takaki has engraved into our hearts and our souls. Tits our life as his hometown. Tits our life as his hometown. All right. It was fun chatting with all you guys. Controversial how? Well, because I'm not fucking doing unboxing videos and just doing reaction videos to movie trailers. Like, if there's, like, just think about all of the fucking topics that we confront in, like, Persona 5 and Trials of Cold Steel, or even war games like Call of Duty or Spec Ops The Line, or That Dragon Cancer, or The Beginner's Guide. And, like, I wouldn't say they're controversial, but they're just, like, difficult things to think about, A lot of people think that games are all about just having fun, and as long as you have fun, that's all that matters. And, like, there is some truth to that, but I feel like games can evolve beyond that to really make you think about certain issues, to think about the social commentary that they have in them. I feel like games can really make you feel something and think about something and create meaning out of our world through games. And so a lot of people are afraid and scared that games might get too political and that they might lose that fun factor because of it. I don't think that's the case. I feel like, most people are focused on making a good game first and then, like, creating the message later. Or who knows? But even in games that are supposed to be, like, just fun, even those have their own, like, pretty beautiful and profound messages. So whenever people discuss in a discussion, and when it gets a little too deep, well, there is no such thing as too deep for me, but, whenever people talk about, like, Samurai Kagura, seriously, when people would say, it's just about tits and having fun and that's it. Like, no, we can talk about more, I guess, people clash, and I just, people think one way, people think a different way. I don't necessarily mean controversial and, like, in a bad way. I just mean, like, opinions clashing, like seeing something that other people don't, and then trying to argue for that. Especially now that I'm just writing a bunch of, like, scholarly papers, that's kind of like the mode that I'm in right now. All right. Too much cursing just diminishes the power of those words. Yeah, I mean, cursing is a pretty lazy way to, express emotion, I guess. That and, like, insulting word, like the N-word, or, like, calling somebody a faggot, or calling somebody a cunt, or something like that, Words like that, usually people are like, how dare you? But, like, it's such a lazy cop-out word, Like, I'm usually not affected by that kind of stuff, If you really want to hurt me, like, you're going to need to say that in paragraphs, not in just one word. How does SK controversial? Because titties. Good night. Let's let THP get some sleep. I hear that. You mean there is nothing too deep with you. Are you saying that you're shallow? I have had comments from people saying that I have, like, very shallow opinions, and they're entitled to their opinion. No, that hurts. Like, you can call me the N-word, or you can call me the F-word and S-word or anything, and I'm not going to care at all. But if you say something that hits me personally, like, you have shallow opinions, like, that hurts, I like to think that I can always improve. Hopefully I have improved. But, you know how it is. I would love a show where we could all just get along and chill. I mean, that's probably what the podcast would end up being. If I live stream it, All right. Okay, that about does it for me. I'm probably gonna record a video offline, and then I'll just go to bed. Because I did take a nap before I started streaming, so I'm not really sleepy at all. But just because of my schedule, I, like, kind of force myself to sleep. All right, if you guys enjoyed this video, and if you enjoyed the stream, of course, give it a like, subscribe, bell icon, so that you're always notified on everything, like that you'll never miss anything. All of the social media stuff, down there in the description. Go down there. It looks clean. If there's anything that you want me to add in there, by the way, like, if you want me to, like, post my Instagram down there, like, if there's anything that social media wise that you would love to see, like, as a link down there, you can let me know, and I'll add it in there if I have that account, Like, I don't have my Instagram in there, but I can totally add it in there if you guys want. Do I? I don't know. So yeah, if you guys are watching a recording of this or whatever, you know, you can subscribe to the second channel so that you're always, you know, if you ever miss a stream, you can just watch the archive. And yeah, we will continue this tomorrow at around the same time, a little bit after 8. I don't see myself showing up at 8 sharp to the stream. All right, then. Good night, dude. Good everyone. I guess Instagram, you have SK pics on there. Oh, well, don't even bother because I don't have any of that. All right. Love you guys. See you later. Bye-bye.